it overlaps with the conscious community, because the conscious community says that
Right.
we need to like politically identify with Africa and all that stuff, right? So that has kind of been not necessarily so beneficial.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically you said what I'm trying to say way better. When you try to force a situation like that, it can actually hinder organization. The reason why is because anyone who doesn't want to go along with the plan is kind of looked at as a them or op, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not with the Black to Africa movement, or you're not with
I'm
the
gonna knock my
this
computer
that.
stuff out.
Yeah, I'm just saying like that's so it can be hindering too if you try to force it. In other words,
Fetty, did y'all read Fetty's comment in the chat?
What do you say?
nah, I miss it.
Uh, it says, we're live, by the way. I pulled down the recording and went live. Shouts to you, Anathema. Did that just for you, pause. The Fetty says nothing is going to change for us on a group level until the IQ gaps improve. The solutions y'all are talking about require some complex levels of cognitive thinking and planning regarding nation
Oh
building
Lord.
and knowing how to implement it, laughing out loud, especially if it's going to be done on a large scale. Culture plays a part as well.
Dang. Say we ain't smart enough yet, man.
No,
God
that's not what he's
dang it.
that's not what he's saying. We can say that for
Read
jokes,
it
but
again. He's no,
nah, he's
What he
read
not
it
saying
saying
now?
that.
again.
What
He
he
said,
saying
Nah,
now?
no,
That's how it's gonna be
listen.
no.
stated.
He said, in
That might
order
be how
for
it
us
comes
to do
across.
it, no, listen, I'm telling you what it says. He says that in order for us to do it, that would require us to bridge this intelligence gap, because the solutions we need are behind a wall of higher thinking that we're currently not capable of. Read it again. Read it
Nothing
again.
is going to change for us on a group level until the IQ gaps improve. The
Nothing
solutions
changes till
y'all are
our IQ gets better. Mhm.
the solutions y'all are talking about require some complex levels of cognitive thinking and planning regarding nation
Right,
building and knowing how to implement it, especially if
right,
it's going to be done on a large scale. Culture plays a part
right.
as well. And he just added this part, says systematic racism indeed plays a part too, but we got to stop acting like it's the 100% cause whenever accountability gets brought up.
Right. So based on that statement, why aren't we able to solve the complexity of the problem based on the statement?
I don't know, Logic.
Duh.
Why?
No, the
You
first
just
sentence, because we
We ain't
need to
smart
bridge the
enough.
IQ gap.
If he was trying to say that we were too dumb, he would just say it, bro.
Brass,
that
it
is not
says it.
true. He's saying it like it's.
He's saying it.
Listen, I know what y'all want to do. I just don't want to go
No,
down
I'm
this
not
road,
doing
bro.
it.
I'm not
Yes,
trying to go down this.
The first sentence says we need to bridge the IQ gap because it requires a more complicated level of thinking. That's what it says.
Yeah,
What
Brad.
does
I usually
it
be trying to
mean, Brad?
shoot.
What does it
I
mean, Brad?
Stop,
I be
Chef.
trying
Now
to.
I need to know.
Chef,
I
stop.
try to shoot
No,
Teddy
I
all
need to
types of
know.
bail,
Chef,
bro.
Chef,
But I can't.
I don't want
Hold on,
Bro,
Small.
I know you
Hold
feel
on,
like
Small.
doing it. I'm not doing
Brass
it, bro.
might be right. Brass might be
No,
right.
nigga, I
So,
don't fall for your shit no more.
no,
Stop.
I'm
Not-
saying you might be.
Thank you. Your connection cut out.
Saying you might be right. So what are we missing here?
I don't know.
oh no, bro. I can't
Chef,
bail this
I don't
thing out
know,
on that
bro.
one, yo.
I don't have the. I ain't trying to be funny. I just told you I got a cold, bro. I ain't trying to go there with Patty today. Man. I don't.
Okay, I can
Y'all go
understand. I can
there with
understand
Patty,
why.
Chef. I don't want to go there with Patty.
Now I understand. See, now I get it. And now I get it.
Oh
Now I
shit,
get it.
my
You
nigga.
you
Yeah,
reading?
bro.
I just wanted to make sure you was reading the same thing I heard you read. That's all.
No, I got a cold. Listen, cause I know Chef don't give a damn. So I get it, but I got a cold, bro. I don't feel like trying to. I can't get into a back and forth today. I could watch a back and forth, but I can't get into a back.
Cause him sick. Really?
I'll say it for you, Brass. He's
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
that we ain't
Smalls.
smart
It's the
enough.
excuse, bro. It's an excuse.
He's
I ain't
saying
gonna
we
lie.
ain't
I know
smart
you
enough. I'll say
taking
it
a
for
buck.
you, Brass.
I know you
It's
bullshit
a
right now,
it's
Brad.
an excuse, bro. I really truly I don't even know how to read into that statement because it just sounds crazy. But then
Yeah.
Fetty gonna explain it in a way where it don't sound crazy.
And
And if we
sometimes you
don't
just
accept
can't
it,
do
then
it.
there's something wrong with us. But that
Yeah.
statement is just what did you get from
Fetty,
it, Chef?
bro.
Chef, what did you get from it specifically? Not just the inflammatory part. What did you get from it? Or anyone? What did y'all get? Hits, what did you get? I don't know. I can read it 5 times. The only
I
issue
get
yeah.
Hold on. Read it again. Read it again, please.
All right. So we're talking about changes that we gotta make in the community.
Yes.
Fetty a lot of times can't talk. Shouts to him. He does logistics. He's very busy, but he can listen while he's doing whatever he's doing, similar to most of us. And it says, nothing is going to change for us on a group level until the IQ gaps improve. Then he said, the solutions that y'all are talking about require some complex levels of cognitive thinking and planning regarding nation building and knowing how to implement it, especially if it's going to be done on a large scale. Culture plays a part as well. Systematic racism plays a part too, but we got to stop acting like it's the 100% cause whenever accountability gets brought up. Now, I'm going to give my
It's the
opinion on
first two sentences. The
Let me
first
give my
two.
opinion
Go
on
ahead.
something. But see, if you only focus on the first 2 sentences, you'll miss the next 2. This is why I'm not just going to jump to conclusions. I'll let him defend his own thing. But he's talking about levels of cognitive thinking and planning regarding nation building and knowing how to implement. It's not just levels of cognitive thinking and planning. There's a reason why it says regarding nation building. So he's saying we gotta have that level of that in you know what I'm saying? That in that
Okay.
specific area.
And based
not
on
just
what he's
2
saying,
plus 2.
and based on what he's saying, we would have to increase what in order to get there?
Our cognitive
IQ level.
ability in nation
No,
planning.
he
Your
mentioned
IQ. Your IQ.
The
We have to
IQ
deal with
is
the
just
IQ gap.
convenient.
I disagree.
Yeah,
I think y'all want
well,
that.
no, that is
No,
what
he
he.
just
No,
Other,
that's
said
other
you
than
have
that,
to deal with the
other than
IQ
that,
gap.
why would he
Ain't that the
say
first
that?
sentence?
He led
Ain't that the
off with
first
it.
sentence?
I'm only saying this so Chef will come off mute, to be quite
No. You have to deal with the IQ gap.
honest. Just what Chef
So
can come off mute.
much
So he gets
picture though. Who the fuck is
This
that
nigga
white
just
lady?
rage baiting, Chef.
that's his that's the current level of spice.
So hold on. I'm gonna get my crystal ball. Hold on. I'm gonna get my crystal ball and say
That lady like she
eugenics
ready
is
to
the
tell the
answer to
police on
dealing
all
with
us.
IQ gap.
Oh, wait. Say it again, Hits. Say it again.
I
Say
said
it
I'm gonna
again.
get my crystal ball.
That lady and Chef up there about to call the police on all
The police are on their way. That's what that face said.
us.
That's funny, though.
No, I said I'm gonna get my crystal ball out and predict that the answer to how you shrink the IQ gap is through some form of eugenics.
Right.
And I'm not saying good, bad. I'm just saying that's what my crystal ball is telling me. This conversation with Fetty is going to lead to some form of eugenics, and
Fetty
how
ain't having
people
this
feel about that is
conversation
on
with
us.
us. That's why he posted it
Well,
in
you
the
know
chat.
that.
He's not having this conversation with us. That he posted his thought.
In spirit, he is. In spirit. In spirit.
But I'm taking that conversation as he's talking specifically about nation planning and implementing it. And I mean, I guess I would have to raise my own cognitive level of nation planning because I don't even get into that. I don't know, So I'm thinking that that's what he's talking about. Seriously.
I think he's talking about the IQ gap. Because if you fix the IQ gap, no, really,
man.
I think he says, well, here's how I'm reading it. If you fix the IQ gap, that will give you all of those things he said after that. cognition, and all those things. That's why he led off
Yeah.
with the IQ gap. That once you fix that gap, because you need those things, you have to fix that gap. So once you fix the gap, all of those things should be easier. Nation building, cognitive thinking, planning. I don't remember. I'm driving, but I can't look at the post, but I'm assuming
Yeah.
that's what the IQ gap will rectify.
Anathema
somehow-
says you can have a low IQ and high cognitive abilities in a specific area, such as an untutored mountain man with high cognitive abilities in the world. See, he's looking at it in a positive way. I like that.
We are.
I like
We
that,
always
man.
looking at it in a
Hey,
negative way.
I appreciate you, Nat.
No, don't make it all like we looking at it
it.
negative. No, we're not looking
That's
at it.
immediately. No, that's immediately. I'm telling you, bro. As soon as Fetty starts talking about IQ, I don't have the energy for that shit today, bro. We done had some knockdown, drag out, fucking melees with Fetty in regards to this shit.
Fetty covered all bases. He covered all the bases. He mentioned systematic racism and a few other things. So he his statement is well rounded. Like he covered all the bases.
I
So-
guess I just for some reason
I
I just keep hearing you niggas is too stupid until you figure it out. Until you figure it out.
That's
Niggas
all
is dumb.
Until you get that right. That's all I'm
Wow,
getting.
I don't. The reason he mentioned IQ, other than that, I don't see the need to
Yeah.
mention IQ. If that's what you were trying to say, you could have left the IQ part out, right?
I'm just saying.
Now, okay, so since we on the topic and we are live, I'll look it up. I don't know enough about IQ. I don't know what all IQ encompasses, but hold on. Y'all go ahead. I gotta ask a question before it sounds too crazy. Because I know before I get killed, I just want to at least know I can blame it. I can blame it on ChatGPT if I get killed too much on this next question. Y'all go ahead. It's dead air. We live.
Got you tiptoeing. Got you tiptoeing. I got you.
I am tiptoeing through the tulips, nigga. I ain't got no choice. Listen, I get killed for shit I don't even need, so I know what I actually needed. I gotta at least be able to say, yeah, well, ChatGPT said it. See, Chef can say whatever he wants because he can always fall back on, yeah, I'm just a barber. The fuck y'all was leaving talking to me for? I need a barber type shit.
He's a barber with a master's degree in Eastern, what was it? Civilization?
Yeah, this nigga pulled out a barber book with Egyptian shit. He's a weirdo.
Near Eastern.
No,
Near
yeah,
Eastern, my bad.
in Western Asian civilization.
Western Asian civilization.
On Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays, he's a barber. On Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays,
Oh shit.
he's
Okay.
a professor emeritus.
Okay, so
Right.
I looked it up, right? I looked it up. And it says, so I asked, I don't even know what that word's, many untutored, you fucked up the spelling of untutored so bad enough, but many untutored people, I'm assuming you're saying untutored. Many untutored people built towns, cities, and municipalities prior to being incorporated. Okay, so does our IQ, I asked a question. I was trying to go on the problem because I don't really understand IQ. That's why I participate when y'all talk about that. But it says, does our IQ have to improve in order to move forward as a people? And it says no. It says IQ measures are limited. IQ tests measure a narrow band of reasoning and problem solving. They don't capture creativity, resilience, social cohesion, financial literacy, or the ability to build institutions, all of which are critical for collective progress. And history shows otherwise. Many communities have advanced politically, economically, and socially without dramatic changes in IQ. Jewish immigrants in the 20th century, Asian immigrant groups often faced poverty and discrimination. but progress through strategy, solidarity, and economic organization, not because of a sudden rise in IQ. So no, the answer is no. You don't need to fix the IQ gaps in order for our people to.
Y'all microwave learning. I'm gonna be fed since he ain't here.
I'll look at
Damn,
ChatGPT, but if I don't agree, then I'll give it some pushback. But I don't agree on that because the smartest people in the world, I don't think, are the most successful. There's a certain level of resilience and cohesion. There's a mix. The people that got a decent mix, or at least if you got some smart people that got that decent mix around them, then you good. You know what I mean? A certain level of cunning, a certain level of being shrewd. I think that's when you cook them with grease, to me.
So you're saying that ChatGPT disagrees with Fetty?
Yeah. Well, Anathema disagrees with Fetty. All y'all disagree with Fetty. I do think.
I don't disagree with that statement.
You don't disagree. So what don't you disagree with what Fetty said?
No. He made a well-rounded statement because he added in the other factor. I don't, it may have come off a little, I guess, definitive, but I think he added the environmental factors in there also to, let you know that those things have to be considered also, not just the IQ.
Logic and them just want them to be a racist. I ain't doing that. Logic and Smalls.
Logic want to say we all stupid.
As soon as he talk about IQ, he got to be a racist.
I want him to not be a racist. So when he says stuff that I don't, that's why I try to correct him because I really don't.
Hold on, I'm gonna be Fetty again. There's data that shows there's a predictability, or if that's the right word, factor in IQ scores of how good a person is going to do, in life. That is another point Fetty brings up. Like there's some data that links IQ with, I guess, relative success or, with chances of success.
This is Stu Peas. Big up everybody.
Oh shit. What's up, Stu Peas?
Let's go, Stu Peas. Come on. Let's go. What up, Stu?
I have done tons of IQ tests. I have an IQ of 124. If I follow the test.
What? Hold on, we didn't hear you. Hold on, we didn't hear you.
124.
130, is that good? I don't know what's a good IQ score.
Put it in ChatGPT. IQ of 124 isn't good. It's above average.
Yes, above average.
No, you need to call his shit gumbo like you called my shit gumbo the other day. You come in nice with other people. I say something, my shit is gumbo.
You put me in the front of the class.
Fetty talking bullshit. You got to come in like
I know they teach me that my approach is bad. You can't do that today. And I open myself and say, I'm going to do better. The teacher now comes to the student and says, student, you are wrong. I taught him who told you to conform. So conforming, you are the reason why I'm so nice coming in now. Otherwise, that is bullshit.
Okay.
So you
I appreciate it.
You told me that. No, IQ don't mean shit.
Fix the connection, though, Stu. You going in and out.
Yeah, you're breaking up. Hey, hold on. You got a high IQ. You know how to fix that damn connection. Let's go. Get that shit right. And tell me how to fix mine too. With your smart ass.
Let Fetty explain. Let Fetty, if he can, explain his point.
Yeah.
But when he said nation building, I understood what he meant. It wasn't just an overall IQ gap comment. It was nation building. He was talking specifically about an area that maybe we lack in, right? But logic and once again, since we live, I could be really brass. Logic and Smalls think that Fetty is a racist.
Let's see. You can't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I'm gonna tell you
No,
why.
I'm just saying. Y'all
I'm
don't
usually
honest. Y'all just gonna say
Oh,
it.
that
I'm
nigga Ricky
but
Bobby.
wait. I'm
That's
usually
racist.
the one trying to bail Fetty out.
Tell me
This
you don't
one
think
though,
Freddie is a racist. Tell me you
no,
don't
I'm
think
just
he's racist.
saying with
No.
this one, it
Listen
just
next.
sounded bad. No, I do
The
not
next
think
thing you
I do not think Fetty is a racist. Nope.
Logic. Do you
Nope.
think Freddie is a racist?
Nah.
Then how come every time you say something, y'all immediately go to racist route?
No, that's my whole point though, bro. I usually don't
I
do
think
that.
that he says racist stuff. I think that his conclusion about Charles Murray stuff leads him to say things that are, of course, to me sound racist. Of course, sound racist, right? But remember, in his mind, the core of his argument is that he's doing that because he sees a benefit for the African American. Now that's the way he justifies it in his
Right.
mind. Now
No.
I don't agree with how
how
he
come
gets
every
there.
time he
I
talks?
don't agree with how he
Good.
gets there.
Logic, that's the most beautiful way of calling somebody stupid. I appreciate it.
Your connection is terrible, bro. We
Yeah,
can't hear
that's
nothing. We can't really make
yeah,
out what you're saying.
yeah. That's the most beautiful way of calling somebody stupid. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. People is learning how to
Yeah,
call people stupid
I
without calling them
wouldn't say
stupid.
it like that.
Well, everybody in
I
this
wouldn't say
funny
it
shit.
like that, but he has turned himself into
But
turned
that's what
himself
you
into a
just said.
contradiction, and I think he's doing it unknowingly. I don't think he knows that he turns himself into a contradiction. That's why I say he's not racist.
So now you calling them dumb.
You
Like what are
double
you doing?
down. You double down
Yeah.
on it.
You just said I'm not calling them stupid, but I don't even think he knows how stupid he sounds. Like, yeah, what are you saying? That don't make sense, bro.
You double down on it.
The one thing I'm
Yeah,
always,
see,
Hey Fetty,
be in these.
Fetty, I'm
Hold on,
trying,
Small.
Fetty. I'm
Hold on,
trying,
Small.
Fetty. I'm
Hold on, Small.
trying.
Hold on, Logic. What
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
talking.
do from now on is this, bro. When we have these conversations, when a motherfucker is saying something without saying something, I'm gonna make you say that shit. If y'all going, because I think a lot of times we keep moving forward, and motherfuckers be having these ideas, and that shit causes problems because niggas don't be wanting to say, bro, I
What
think
they
you're a
really
racist.
saying.
You ain't saying what
Yeah.
you're really saying. Like Chef ain't gonna come off mute. Do you think Fetty is a racist? If you don't think if Fetty is a racist, then when we're talking about IQ, or when he talks about IQ, we can't immediately go to he's trying to disrespect black people all the time. Or just say you think he's racist and then we move from there.
No,
But
or
if
you
y'all
just think,
don't,
or you just say think him stupid. You just say think him stupid.
I don't
With
think he's
stupid
stupid
argument.
either. But I
But
don't think he's dumb. You
so-
cannot
Yeah.
look at Fetty and think he's dumb. He ain't dumb.
no, but
There's
that
nothing
means
dumb about Fetty. Let's
there's
be honest.
nothing done. But if him come to that conclusion, and everybody in here realize that conclusion has no relevance, it's a stupid conclusion from all the information that he has access to. It either him don't know how to interpret data, and you find that in the community, start looking at it and put data in front of them and say, what does this mean? And you realize that nobody taught them how to interpret data. So they come up with stupid conclusions all the while and run with it.
Oh, you mean like George Floyd killed himself? That kind of data? You mean like a motherfucker that'll tell you that George Floyd killed himself, essentially?
You know, you're calling Chief X stupid.
No, I'm
In a
not
nice
calling
way.
him stupid. I'm just telling you.
What to do?
You said misinterpret data.
He just misinterpreted the data.
If you can look at the video of George Floyd dying and
Right?
somehow rationalize in your head that he killed himself that day,
Right?
I can question a lot.
Yeah, you can't
But
question intelligence. You can't. No, but that is it. We're afraid to tell people that, listen, you need to look back at the data, reevaluate the conclusion, and reassert your findings. Right? But we don't tell people that. We act like they're not stupid when they're stupid. Because with stupidness, people going to think that you're stupid.
Well, here's the thing.
In the community, we're being nice. But brats call me stupid
dark
in
sometimes.
nice ways. Because People stupid in nice
The
ways.
fact that Chief X trying to
Uh,
convince us that George Floyd committed suicide with a knee on his neck, that is crazy, yo.
that is stupid, right?
But
It's
you
not
wouldn't.
stupid.
But you don't think that Chief
Crazy.
X will be a stupid. Chief X is not a stupid person. See how that works?
No, but
I could be
Yeah.
disappointed. I could be disappointed. I can be disappointed. I could be alarmed. I could even be disturbed, but I can't call the man stupid because I don't think he's stupid.
Yeah.
Y'all see
Bro,
how I know? Y'all
bro,
niggas terrible.
bro,
Y'all
I
motherfuckers
believe
is
you.
terrible, bro. Y'all are
Bros, I
terrible.
believe you. Bros, I believe you. I
You think
believe
Chief
you
X
with
is
all
stupid?
my
Hold on,
heart.
no. Real quick. No matter what y'all feel about Chief X, you think he's stupid?
Yes,
No.
I think he's stupid.
Nah,
I think he's
I
stupid.
wouldn't know.
Okay,
Yeah, nah.
I give him.
okay. Hold on. This
Oh,
ain't got
no.
nothing to do with Chief
I
X.
think he's
Oh,
stupid. I think he's stupid.
hold on. Can a
You
smart
can't think
person
he's
have a
stupid.
hold on? Can a smart person
I
have a
think he's
stupid
stupid
opinion?
as shit.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But when
Yes.
Okay, this
confronted
ain't got
with
nothing to do
facts,
with Chief X.
I didn't
This
hear
is
what you
just
said. I didn't hear what you said.
can,
What you
can an intelligent person or smart person have a stupid opinion?
yes. But when
Yes,
confronted
yeah.
with facts, if that person still maintain that stupid opinion, they are now stupid. When you right,
You got a
if
very strict sense of stupid.
no,
Well, hold on. In Chief
if
X's own words, he's in denial. If we use his words, maybe he's in denial, or he
Yeah.
should be mad he got tricked, or he's in denial.
Nah, hey, well, I ain't gonna say a wise person, but a person once said that sometimes your beliefs can betray your education.
and that make you
No.
and that make you
Y'all blame Freddie for calling people stupid, and he didn't. Stupid calling people
He
stupid
killed you,
flat
dog.
out, man.
He killed you.
Yeah, he just
Murdered
that
you.
was tough. Hey, you know what's funny? I just wish that wasn't live so I could cut this shit off. But I promise you, if y'all didn't see that live, this shit never happened. I'm cutting that shit out. Oh shit!
Oh,
Damn.
we can't argue till the cows come home. If you have a wrong opinion and when confronted with facts, you still maintain that opinion, you're either in the cult, and if you're in a cult, you're stupid. We have to call it.
Posterior's thought says consistent expression of ignorant claims is stupidity. And that
Yeah.
they're saying where Fetty may have misspoke was comprehension is where the gaps we lack political comprehension, financial comprehension, business comprehension. Replace IQ with comprehension of lacking an ability to comprehend data. That's better than saying IQ.
Right.
I think y'all give us a bad rap as far
I guess.
as a financial understanding. You know, anybody could use more financial understanding, but a lot of people paint the picture that we ain't got no fucking financial understanding.
Yeah, and they would be
like-
wrong. You know,
Like
they
most
would be wrong.
people, know how to budget. They just don't call that shit budgeting. How you pay your bills, how you buy your food, and all that. It's like most people have a basic understanding how this shit works. How interest rates work, whether it's your credit card, car payment, mortgage, whatever.
Mhm.
And that ain't nothing but a calculator. So let's give
but the main
let's
thing
give us
I think,
some credit.
I think the main thing people leave out when they talk about financial literacy, they forget the access to capital. That has a lot to do with it. When you're in a survival stage, with access to capital, you that's what you have to when you money is very difficult to be very sensible with when you're in a survival state of mind.
Oh, I love my.
Or if you can't get it. Well, hold on. Somebody would understand that if they went to a bank and they couldn't get a loan, they just got denied access to capital. They're going to call it my loan was denied.
No,
The same
I mean,
shit. You have limited access.
No, I'm not talking about loan. I'm not talking about loans though. I'm saying when you working at a job, y'all all doing the same job. Everybody around you seems like they doing pretty good and their life is good. And then imagine when you lean over and find out how much they making versus how much you making for the same job. If not, you doing more. the access to capital all over the place. It ain't just the loan. Loans is the easy denial.
No. That was
Yeah.
an example that somebody could understand having limited access to capital. You just gave another example of wages. I was just using something that everybody knows, that you can be denied a loan. You were denied
Hey,
access to capital.
hey, I
Go ahead.
love my Democratic Republican friend, I have a Democratic Republican friend, Him think like a Democrat, but him vote Republican. And every day my Democratic Republican friend speak, I am bewildered. I am
You talking about Brad.
bewildered. Of
You talking
course.
about Brad. Get
Of
to it,
course I
Snoopy. Don't bullshit. Get to it. You talking about Brad.
Yes, him think and him talk like a Democrat. But I don't understand. When him explain access to capital, when him explain that him don't believe in the bullshit of pulling yourself up by the bullshit, when him explain all of these things. Ross, one day we have to have a sit down, Brass. Because you have to explain to me how somebody who thinks like you, who have an open mind, put yourself in that box. you have, it's what, physical responsibility?
We will one day. We definitely have that conversation.
We one day have that
Give me 1
conversation.
second. I'll be right back, guys.
Yes, we one day have that conversation because honestly, if you hear Brass talk, there's no way you could call him a Republican. Ask Sheffrin, if you hear Brass talk, would you call him a Republican? No, you wouldn't. But this IQ thing is bullshit. Trust me. This IQ thing is bullshit because many persons can't pass the IQ test because they never even test regularly. So we have people who practice tests. I don't practice them. I just do them for the fun. When the first time I did it and I realized I was one thing God. Right? It's garbage. It's garbage. It's something they used to say,
We should all take an IQ test online.
yeah, there are free ones, they have free ones. I did both.
Hey. I'm retired, so who cares? How I score? It's too late anyway.
Yeah. I used to
Somebody else
spend-
may not want to have their IQ up there. I'm done working, so shit.
No,
It ain't gonna matter either
I
way.
used to do because I wanted to test over 130, but I never reached 130. The highest I got was 128. Right? But IQ tests don't mean anything.
Did
And when
anybody
people
else here take an IQ test? Anybody except Stoopies and is willing to share their score? No, nobody. Fetty did, right?
I've
I've
never
taken
taken
one
one.
before, but I don't remember my score though. I don't remember what it was.
yeah, most
And
people,
two, they don't administer IQ tests in most places, like employers, college, any of that shit. They don't. That's not
no,
something. I don't even know if they do that in the military.
they don't. They don't. They don't. And listen, if there's one test that is not black leaning, is an IQ test.
That's true.
It's not black leaning. So therefore, people use the test and say, "Oh, when we scored the IQ test, white children came up with an IQ far greater than black students." No, there's a lot of variables that goes into it.
Yeah,
Right?
IQ tests are culturally they are a bit culturally biased. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
they are.
I think Fetty got the numbers. He can't talk, but Fetty has the
But I'd like to
data.
hear Freddie IQ number. I think I discussed this with somebody already in a different, and I went online and I paid and I did a test and I put the certificate up and it was 126 because they were talking about IQ, and I said beat mine. I'll do it right now. Pay for it, and if you beat it, right? And mine was 126.
Stoopies out here with the open challenge. Beat his 126 IQ score.
All right, fuck it. Mine's 127. How much do I get?
Yes,
Okay,
let
there
me
you
say
go.
you beat mine.
I mean,
Right,
like,
so-
I trust you, but don't trust these people that go and get your number, bro. Motherfucker, you say, what's your shit, 136? Mine is 128. Wouldn't you know it? Like, I'm not.
That's why I asked Stoopies what's a good
Don't tell him
score,
the
so I didn't
number
make up
first.
nothing. Yeah,
Yeah,
mine
don't
is
tell them
400.
that.
No,
Yeah.
man.
That's the
I
127
agree.
is a
It's a
big
number
score.
that it couldn't be. And if they beat it, then you know they stupid.
Well, that's why I asked the person.
Say it's a million. Mine was 1.6 million.
I'm about to yell out 500.
Mine
Fuck
was
it all up.
1.7.
Yeah.
4.0.
No. Ask Chief X to do an IQ test and put the certificate
I
in.
don't. I expect his belief. Not the truth.
Mine was 89 octane. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine was Powerball. Like, I don't expect. I fully expect Chief X, because then I know what's going to come in behind it. I'm an honest person, Brass.
Yeah.
This is. I would not try to mislead you, Brass. Why do you always think I'm trying to deceive? I'm not trying to deceive you. I'm an honest person.
I'm an honest
So it's
person.
like, what do you
Brad.
say to that? Like when he says that, I wonder what he think we supposed to say. Like, okay, all right. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna fight you on that, you know. Knock
What's your
yourself
honesty
out with
score?
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
What's
didn't
your
know it was
honesty score?
Have been,
Yeah. I hate
the
when
Chief
people
X
start a
folks have been
conversation.
rolled.
I'm trustworthy. No, you don't start a conversation. I'm trustworthy. I'm honest. No, because I automatically assume that. I don't know why a grown-ass man will come into a group and say, I'm trustworthy.
Hold on. Maybe the same reason somebody would come in the group and yell, "That's gumbo." Same reason.
No, I don't do that. No,
Because they
but
think
think
it's
about
bull.
I
All right,
start
I'm
playing
gonna close up.
online now.
I got a question to the chat because I decided to go live.
Yeah.
We got 4 hours of recording, but I went
Yeah.
live because Anathema
I can't even see the chat.
said we show replays too much. These may be replays, but y'all never seen it. But it is what it is. We're live right now.
Right.
You
I don't
know,
get that.
right. It's not. It's the other day. We never. I got 15 hours of replays to them, but it's content that they never seen. But when they see it, if we're not here to talk to them, it's whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
But shouts to the chat. Shouts to the chat. So
You gotta get in the Discord.
yeah, like
you
if
gotta
y'all
get
get
in
in
the
the
get in the
Discord,
goddamn
you'll see how
Discord.
hard cause we actually are working. Like you'll see how difficult this actually is. You know what I mean? So, but we had a good conversation. I'll put the beginning of this conversation out later. You'll call it a replay, but it's just the beginning of this, not live. As weird as that sounds. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, that just threw me off.
People watch replays all day on TV. Shit.
No, that's fine.
You were
Listen,
talking.
we'll
You
never
were
be able
talking
to
to
please
Anathema.
whatever. Well, as you begin to see more channels do Discord live shows, this won't even be new to you. We'll have to go to something else. Are IQ tests the key to Black group success? And if it's not the key, then what would it be? So no, that's a stupid question. Is the gap in IQ our hindrance? No. Somebody help me out. What would be a good question? It's not our IQ scores. If our IQ scores were higher, would we be in a better place?
So you're trying to follow up on Fetty's question,
Right.
assuming that the gap is closed, the IQ gap is closed.
Assume we close the IQ gap. Does that fix everything? Yes. Assume we close.
That's like a logic question.
Yeah. Assuming
How's
we
that
close
going
the
to
IQ
benefit?
To me, no.
My logic voice. How's that going to
To me, no.
benefit?
To me, it doesn't, because it's the same answer and the same logic behind Black Wall Street with no human rights. It's the same logic behind it. You can have all the intelligence and not own nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you still run the risk of that happening in the extreme scenario, right? So based on that, you would need some degree of both. You know what I'm
But
saying?
Fetty put that in his statement, you know, the environmental factors. He put that in it.
That's not enough to allow you to move the way that you want to move, even though you're.
Then I got a better question, and I'll leave that on the screen. What does closing the IQ?
Can I answer it?
Yes, sir.
or attempt to
Yes, sir.
answer.
My first
So
question though to
think
you
about
personally.
if you don't have the IQ, right? If your IQ ain't at a certain level, the answer to your problem hasn't even presented itself to you yet. So you wouldn't even know what your actual problem is because you don't even have the IQ to understand the complexity of what your problem actually is.
That sounds like some
Y'all
Doctor
get that?
Strange shit.
You
I
just
can't get
said what
behind that.
Freddie said though.
And that's what he's saying.
No, but you just said it too.
No, I'm summarizing what he's saying that the issue has to be, right?
Oh, okay.
To a smart person, to a person with an IQ of 130, our issue is so fucking plain. But when your IQ is 85, you can't even really see what your issue is. So how the fuck is you going to even?
But hold on, y'all cart before the horse. Hold on, y'all cart before the horse. How is everybody going to know their IQ?
Y'all gonna miss it.
Period. Is there some way outside of a test that people can determine their IQ? Because to say someone's low IQ, high IQ, you need a 100. How do you determine that?
Nah,
Everybody got to take a test now. I don't know if that was the barber chef or the master's degree in Near East Studies chef.
I don't know.
So everybody has to take an IQ test, right? You have to start somewhere to determine your IQ.
I'm trying to follow. I don't know.
I like Chef's
Well, we're talking about
answer.
IQ scores. We need an IQ test. I wish Fetty was here.
So my analogy is what's your boy name with the light bulb? Right? So the black guy helped him invent the filament, but since he don't got no human rights, he don't get none of the benefits of his work. But he's the brilliant. That's kind of like where I see it. Like,
listen, let me try to say
that's the conundrum I see without human rights.
All right, so let me try to explain it this way. The same intelligence it would take for you to fix the problem would be the same intelligence you would need to recognize the problem. And obviously, we don't got it if our IQ is 85. I'm going back on mute.
Who said our IQ was 85 though?
You can be as mad as you want. I don't understand what you're talking about. maybe
that's the IQ problem.
He's breaking down what Fetty said basically.
No, he's saying what he's saying.
I think you overshooting the mark there, Chef, because from what I'm familiar with as sociologists. Now you can correct me here, because this is why I'm saying that. Because when I've looked up what sociologists say about it, they say the problem is so complex that there is no easy answer to it. They don't, people who spend their time going to train on stuff like this struggle with the direct answer. So how do us without going through all that training?
Hell no, your answer.
Did I give it exactly? An easy answer. I put you right into the problem. I'm telling you what he's saying the problem is.
You're saying that we would have to be intelligent enough to detect what the real problem is, right?
Exactly.
That was your point. We would have to be at least smart enough to see the problem. Right. And then that's when I'm coming back and say people who we would have to, have to consider more qualified to understand the problem don't have a specific answer either. And those are people who go to school and get trained on it.
I'm telling you where the conversation ends. It ends with, if we talking about Fetty, and I'm not trying to be rude, but you're going to end up in some form of eugenics. Now, how people feel about that is on them. I'm not expressing opinion left or right. But where his conversations end a lot of time, outside of him asking you to read the data, watch the video, read the book, is some form of eugenics. We've done this before. Drill down. Okay, how do we get rid of certain behaviors in our community? Cultural issues that we have. That's why I wish Fetty was here, because that's one of his points too. It's gonna come down to mating habits and shit like that. Your offspring, and I don't know if he's doing the Chinese 100-year plan or nothing like that, but that where a lot of the conversations go. It's gonna end up in eugenics.
Maybe I think lived experience and awareness. If we can mix some consciousness, some lived experience, some awareness, I think that'll allow us to see more than something on a test or something because if you're just saying intelligence, I don't even know if that's 100% IQ. I think that's just there's a certain level of lived experience where you can gauge like what's actually going on because you're in it to an extent. So
and I get confused when Fetty ends up with stuff like this. Hold on, let me just say this one last part. We got to stop acting like it's 100%. See, shit like that is where Fetty loses certain people, because now you made that up. That people are running around talking about 100% systematic racism. No one's doing that. So he made that up. Then whenever accountability is brought up, so now again down that path, and I'm gonna say it. We did this shit before. Just get to your point. If you're saying black people don't hold each other accountable, fucking say it. If you're saying black people blame shit 100% on systematic racism, which is a ridiculous number, 100%, fucking say it. But see, that's where the shit get lost at. The little snide remarks, and I said it yesterday. You know where people are going with this shit. So read the end of his paragraph first, and you'll know. Because certain people, they can't help themselves. They got to throw that little bullshit in there, to try to trigger people, and obviously it worked. Go ahead.
All right. We about to have
what
a
up,
little bit. We about to have fun for a second. Chef, who can come off mute? If you can, I need some help with this real quick. This is some sample IQ questions. So this will give you an idea of what they ask on these questions. All right. So who wants to answer the first question? Corey, Chef, Hicks, Logic, Smalls.
Hell, we'll all answer it. What the hell? It's fun. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I don't want, what I mean? I want to see individual. It's kind of like those tests where you go, yeah, I said that. They don't fucking know the answer.
But Brad, I guess you missed the part what I was saying. Any answers that we give ain't going to change what the hell we got going on in our life right
now. No, I ain't
your credit. Hey, your credit score is still going to be your credit score. Chef Dogs is still going to be his dogs. He's still cutting hair. Ain't nothing going to change. So it ain't no big deal. Go ahead.
Right.
Okay. Who's taking the first question?
Smalls.
I can take it.
Pause. Super pause. That's my old ass.
Nigga raised his hand in a room full of men and said, I could take it.
Well, why do I always
That's the first IQ question.
I feel like I'm getting set up. Like, what a God.
No,
go ahead.
We can't set you up. Hold on. I'm trying to get it for the answers also. So if some cats are dogs, who's taking this question?
Smalls.
Okay. If some cats are dogs and all dogs are animals, are all cats animals?
Some cats are dogs. Say that one more time.
If Okay, well, I'm gonna dock you 1 point for that. If some cats are dogs and all dogs are animals, are all cats animals?
Yes.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. Okay,
No.
next question.
No.
Oh,
Y'all see how these tests
I'm an
work.
idiot.
Hey, y'all see how these tests work. Just say the opposite of whatever you think. Nah, go ahead.
It's
So
no.
we was wrong. Me and Smalls was
I was
wrong.
wrong. Okay.
And I
Okay,
got
which
dogs and
Okay.
cats. That's
Only
hilarious.
some
Smalls, I
cats
got
and
dogs
dogs.
and cats.
Only
see,
some
y'all
of the
niggas get
cats
y'all
and dogs.
not the people.
I
Y'all
got
not the
Rufus and
people we need
Rollo.
to fix America. Okay, so which word is the opposite of scarce? Oh, wait, who's taking this question?
Me and Smalls again since we fucked up the first one.
Yeah. Let me redeem myself.
I'm gonna ask Stu
Yeah,
Pease.
yeah.
I'm gonna just go down the list of the
Nah,
bottom.
he already 130
Abundance
IQ.
is the opposite of scarce. Abundant.
He
Yeah,
ain't,
yeah, that's
I
too. That's
gotta
a super
give
easy.
the multiple choice first. Boy.
hold on, fuck arounder. Hold on, slow
Yeah,
down.
you just fucking around. Yeah, hey, but guess what? Guess what Corey fucked around and did? Said the right answer.
Damn
Which word is the opposite of scarce? Rare, abundant, small, or absent? Abundant.
We should call him the
Which
not
two?
fucking arounder.
Yeah. Which two words are most? I guess he's not drunk right now. Which two words are the most similar? Swift and rapid, heavy and hollow, silent and loud, strong and weak.
Swift and rapid.
Swift and
Swift and rapid.
rapid.
Yep, swift and rapid.
Okay, Smalls, we up. Smalls, we even.
Y'all heard Stu P's answer. Complete the analogy. Hand is to glove as foot is to.
Say it again.
Shoe.
Shoe.
Shoot.
Who said that?
Hand is to glove.
I said that at the same
You said
goddamn
glove?
time as Stu Pease.
As foot is to Jordan.
Foot is to
Jordan.
It could be sock. That's not. It could be sock. Like it's not.
There's a
Is there
reason why
multiple
I'm
choices?
asking one person at a time. So who wants to take this question?
I will. Go ahead.
Okay. Hand is to glove.
I think that. Okay. Go ahead.
Yo, I can tell you all I was fucked up.
It's the bit rate. Turn the bit rate.
We'd have got kicked out of class. Yeah, we all would have been kicked out of class.
Hey, fix the look at the Smalls. Do that thing you do, because I don't want people to copy that also. Hand is to glove as foot is to.
Is it multiple choice or?
No, I'm not gonna. I can't give you the multiple choice because you don't get that on the test.
Oh, well, I didn't know if it was.
You gotta just answer. You just gotta.
Okay,
answer.
as foot is to shoe.
Wrong. Go ahead, Logic.
Sock, right? It's sock.
What'd you say, Stu Pease?
If it's not shoes, it's socks. But gloves offer protection. Gloves offer warmth. You have to think about it. What the gloves offer and what they're asking in that question.
Timberlands.
They're offering the warmth.
Timberlands.
It's sock. It's sock.
Yeah, you have to compare what
Logic,
gloves
you would be correct.
Yo, Smalls, I don't appreciate you just leaving me out here.
If all roses are
one and two.
If all roses are flowers and some flowers fade quickly, can we conclude that some roses fade quickly?
Yeah.
All roses are flowers. Yes.
No. My answer is no. Emphatically.
Cannot be determined.
I'm saying yes.
No.
It cannot. That answer cannot be determined.
I'm taking the W anyway.
There's an option for cannot be determined.
Yes.
I didn't. Oh well, goddamn.
That would have to be multiple choice, right? Like you never do that without multiple choice.
Yeah, but if I don't want to. It doesn't give. I have the multiple choice, but I don't. If I tell you, if I'd have said sock, one of y'all would have said sock. So I'll give you the multiple choice then. But some of these ain't multiple. Don't
make it easy. If we're
right,
gonna be dumb niggas, we just gonna be dumb niggas.
So I understand the logic behind it being undeterminable, because just because all roses are flowers and some flowers, Like that doesn't mean that roses are the particular flower that wilt quickly. So I get I
Logic.
get the
We don't need to break down. Logic about to do a whole.
I'm showing off my
But what I will ask is,
any answer that's yes or no has a cannot be determined baked into.
okay, gotcha.
Okay, rearrange the letters NLEPA to form the name of a fruit.
Driving. I gotta use my brain. Jesus.
Oh, actually, it's a typo. It's not N, it's E. ELPPA.
ELP. What? A?
ELPPA.
Oh, PP. I just said PP. Okay, Smalls got it. He said apple.
That's apples. That's apples spelled backwards.
Right. So this is numerical reasoning. Section 2. What number comes next? 2, 4, 8, 16.
32.
32.
Yeah.
For I was going to say.
If 5 workers
32
build
for
5 houses, if 5 workers build 5 houses in 5 days, how many days for 10 workers to build 10 houses?
2.5.
I need a notepad. I'm be sitting up here coming off the top of the dome.
I'm horrible with math in my head too.
Say it again, Brass.
If 5 workers build 5 houses in 5 days, how many days for 10 workers to build 10 houses? I'm going to give you all the multiple choice for the math part. 2, 5, 10, or 25?
2.
10. No, it ain't 10, but I'm saying 10.
So Logic, you say 2? Hits, you say 10? What do you say, Small?
I'll say 10.
I say 2.
What do you say, Stoopies?
1 worker build 1 house in a day, and 5 of them build 5 houses in 5 days. So you continue with the same logic, because it's 10 of them, and it's 10 houses. It's 10 days.
So it says 5. The answer is 5.
Yeah,
One
Answer is
worker
5?
builds 1 house.
So everybody was wrong.
Yeah,
You said how long would it take them to build 5 houses, right?
Hold on, bro. Just stop. Everybody stop. You mean just y'all
So Fetty is right. We dumb as hell. Hold on, Fetty right. We dumb as hell.
about to say, Fetty right to the motherfucking yo.
Chef, get in here. Fetty right.
I'm
Dumb as hell. Nah, go ahead.
I'm finna put on my
Nobody came up with
Charles
that.
Murray bell bottom curve pants today. That's what I'm finna do. Yeah,
This
nigga.
is humble. This is very humble.
Hey, I'm going to buy them books. Yeah, Smalls. I'm going to get the books.
This is humble.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. And an explanation. So that way, if we get it right or wrong, and an explanation. All right.
I don't know why they had bullies in school.
I'm happy to create something. Because Anathema got a good point. It's not a multiple choice solely. Some of the questions require inference based on logical reasoning. But Africa Teacher, I don't know who that is, but Africa Teacher says you need to give the multiple choice options. Otherwise, the test is not legit. I don't know. I guess I've never taken one.
I know
I'm
some
sure
of
I
y'all
probably
teachers,
would.
y'all need to come up here and do it right. Go ahead. Let Brass.
Yeah.
Hold on, new questions. Oh, he
Yeah,
gave me
we
the
need,
same question. New questions. I think
think
it's kind of
Anathema is the
uncanny.
teacher.
I think it's kind of uncanny that that fucking Corey answered that one question, not even hearing the whistle. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're gonna get started. It's a quick 30 question test. Y'all willing to ride with us? Put your answers in the chat. I'm only
Yeah, don't
accepting
just have us
answers.
up here looking stupid. Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all better
y'all
put your answers in the chat.
motherfuckers.
Damn it.
Since
Making
y'all,
me
since
look
y'all
dumb.
think we're taking an IQ test. Matter of fact, let me change the banner so we can get good and stupid. Y'all notice the barber now all of a sudden all he doing is cutting hair with his dumb ass.
Hey, I want Fetty answers in the chat.
Yeah, no, you know.
I want Fetty answers in the chat too.
He ain't that damn tough. Now we about to take a 30 question IQ test. There.
I'm finna.
Y'all just
Yeah, look, I already got my
tape.
excuse. I already got my excuse. It's an IQ gap. So go ahead.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm on it.
We about to take the
Nigga-
test. Moon Jackson, you down? I don't know if you free.
Nigga, I'm changing the intake manifold while I'm. That's my excuse. That's what I'm doing right
Wow.
now as we do this shit. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, it's pretty dope too. Hits because this motherfucker came with a free thermostat, so that's pretty dope.
All right, so let's cheat. Let's no, I said let's cheat. That is so that's
Wow,
a
you done
crazy Freudian slip. Let's cheat. But all right, so Pure Black says, how can you take a nigga
Okay,
named
yeah, no
Africa
cheating, by the way.
teacher
No
He
chat.
said, how can you take a nigga named Africa teacher seriously?
That question is not on the test, though. So don't answer that question. That is not an IQ question test.
Yeah, no, I'm just
Don't
saying,
answer that.
I'll
That's a
accept
sig-
your
That's
answer.
a signifying question.
No, whatever. All right, so
Yeah,
here.
that dude Pure Black be funny as fuck though. I be seeing him
Alright,
in a few.
So listen, the first questions 1 through 8 are reasoning. 9 through 16 are 9 through 16 are numerical reasoning. 17 through 24 are logical and abstract. Logic should do well. And then 25 to 30 are spatial and pattern recognition. So this is a sample short IQ test. I'm gonna give y'all the multiple choice because it's just y'all not reading it on a paper. So all right.
I think I like the top
dumbass.
5 dead or alive questions first. Go ahead.
Yeah, I do too. All right, here we go. Which word is the opposite of expand? Enlarge, stretch, broaden, contract.
Contract.
Okay, hold on. You got to read it twice because somebody interrupted. Y'all got to let them read the question. And read it.
Listen, this is how we gonna do this. I'm gonna read the question twice, and then one person give their answer, and then I'm gonna let everybody else give their answer. You know what I mean? So that way it ain't like if we got somebody like Smalls just yell out contract. If he yells out contract, everybody else. No, you didn't do that wrong. When he yells out contract, everybody else will just be like contract. So I'm gonna just go in a row. I'm gonna ask one person, and then y'all all have y'all answers too, and we'll just leave it at that. And then I'll hear y'all answers after he says his. All right. So we're gonna go. Y'all keep y'all scores. So the answer is contract. I'm gonna trust y'all and assume all of y'all said contract or no. Okay, good talk. All right. So logic, answer this question. Choose the pair. Yes, antonym and anathema. The answer was contract. Choose the pair that's most alike. Choose the pair that's most alike. A, sharp and dull. B, hot and warm. C, heavy and light. D, tall and short.
What was B?
A is sharp and dull. B is hot and warm.
Hot and warm.
C is heavy and light. D is tall and short.
Hot and warm.
What did you pick?
Hot and warm. B.
Okay. My small Stupies and hits. What do y'all pick? Y'all on mute.
Hot and warm. Hot and warm for me.
Yeah, but we got to let them read the question and the answers twice. I think Logic jumped in there on the first one because some of us is walking around, moving around. I'm with the what Small said.
What you say, Stupies? Y'all can stay off mute if y'all just can't talk. Just stay off mute. That way y'all gotta click on mute. You say hot and warm. Hot and warm is correct.
I'm working on a car, so I don't want background noise. That's why
That's fine. As long as it ain't crazy. But yeah, the chat is right too. Hopefully, when we take the IQ test, people will stop watching. Because I'm sure if this ain't Egypt, you know. So fill in the blank. Smalls, this question's for you. Fill in the blank. A carpenter works with wood. A tailor works with glass, paint, cloth, or clay. A carpenter works
Cloth.
with wood. A tailor works with glass, paint, cloth, or clay.
Cloth.
Everybody else say the answers after you say yes.
Cloth.
Cloth. Yes, cloth.
Okay. Cloth is the answer. Stu Pease, you're on mute if you answer. Which word, all right, this question is for Stu Pease. Which word completes the analogy? Book, reading, fork, and the word that were completed is drawing, eating, writing, or cleaning. Which word completes the analogy? Book, reading, fork, drawing, eating, or writing, or cleaning. Which word completes the analogy best, Stu Pease? You're on mute.
Eating. Eating. Book is to reading as fork is to eating.
Anybody else?
I missed the question. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna just ask one person. It's eating. Good one. Rearrange the letters TAC to form a word.
TAC. Cat.
Anybody else?
Correct.
The word spelled backwards.
No, but what word? I need to know what word.
Yeah, it cat. You could say act. Act is in there too.
I just need to know what word. That's all, bro. Just one word. Yo, we would fail.
Logic with the analytical breakdown.
Yeah, like you pontificating too much. Because even
Bro, I can't help it. You think I'm doing it on purpose?
I know we see that. Well, hold on. I have another question that begs the
No, the reason why I say you got to give it time is because if you said cat, then there's a tier to the answer. Cat is the lowest IQ answer you can give.
I have cats though. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm just listen. Cat is
go
the lowest IQ answer you can give. Act is the middle answer you can give.
Oh.
ACT is the highest IQ answer you can give.
What? ACT?
What?
It shows
what's the highest one? Hold on. What's the highest one?
ACT.
It's not
like
a word.
Like the
I
test.
said act.
No,
the test. He said act.
The test. Listen
read the
to
question.
Me. No, it said this. The question is simple. The trick is in the answer.
Because you read it.
Because you can say cat. That's a lower tier. But I can't tell you what to spell.
No, go ahead.
So if you say cat, that's the lowest tier of the answer you can give. You're not wrong, but it's the lowest tier. If you say act, that's the second tier of the answer you can give. But if you're saying ACT rather than act, it's the highest tier of the answer you can give. So it's level.
And I actually read the question again because it's an acronym. That's not a word.
Rearrange
you said make a word out of it.
Rearrange the letters TAC to form a word. ACT. Are you going to take the ACT as a word? I know you're gonna say it's an acronym. I get it, bro.
I could be wrong.
No, we can move on. Yeah, we don't want to get hung up. You got it.
You are
Brass is taking the test next, y'all.
Yeah, that's fine. Which is closest in meaning to obsolete? New, current, outdated, or useful?
Outdated.
Yeah, read it again. Hold on, let me read it again.
You know what's funny? I wish I could have went to school with some of y'all to hear the teachers just cuss y'all out.
You be in the principal office if you went to school with me. That's a fact.
Like we done said, don't yell out 15 times. We done said we gonna read the question twice, 15 times.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Go ahead. Me doing paperwork. I was in this office so much. Yeah, me filing papers.
Like, what the fuck you mean, goddammit? See, it's ignorant. All right, which sentence is grammatically correct? This question is for logic. Which sentence is grammatically correct? The group are going to the park. The group is going to the park. The groups is going to the park. The group going to the park. Which sentence is grammatically correct?
The group is going to the park. The last one could be right too, but I'm gonna say B.
Oh shit.
Logic. I
He said he can't help himself.
Yeah, I'm thinking out loud when I say that. I'm not like I'm not trying to slow down the process. You don't even have to respond to that. I gave you my answer. The answer is B, right? Because now I want to explain it because the group the group.
You can't say.
Okay.
You know, D could be correct too. Like, come on, just say your answer.
My bad.
No.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm in the chat. Save the Kid said the group is. Y'all go ahead.
What are you saying, Smalls, with 2 P's?
Oh, somebody said read it again because
Read it again. Okay.
Yeah.
Which sentence is grammatically correct? The group are going to the park. The group is going to the park. The groups is going to the park. The group going to the park.
Can I answer?
Which one is correct?
I think the consensus is the group is, right?
The group is. B. The second
Yes,
option.
and D couldn't be correct, by the way. Just to let you know.
If you put a comma in there, I can't read. You know what?
See?
Go ahead.
I take that back. Logic would have been going to the principal office by his damn self. Yeah,
Right. So right.
I'd have ended up in the principal office, but Logic definitely.
Who fed the duck? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Who fed the duck? The group going to the park.
No, next question. Next question.
Never mind. Next question.
This nigga Logic.
Who fed the duck? What are you talking about?
Somebody wrote. Hold on. Somebody in the chat. Hold on. Somebody in the chat has an answer. Vyasa said FBA is going to the park. Final answer. I like that. Good shit.
I'm stealing his answer, dog. I could be wrong with that.
I think that's high IQ right there.
I got one wrong so far, yo.
Hey, yo.
Like the conscious community, but y'all some funny motherfuckers. I got it.
I appreciate Brass calling me low tier IQ.
Hey, when it's good, when it's good, it's good, bro. When it's good, it's good.
I said it was low tier IQ.
They call me low tier IQ. That's my new name.
I got low tier IQ. Fuck you. All right, so here's the last one. Here's the last one this is in verbal reasoning. This is the last one. If all who is this? So this is his. If all athletes are strong, who is it?
It's Mujasi or Fetty or Smalls.
No, they're not Mujasi. None of these guys is off mute. I'm just dealing with
Smalls is here. It's Smalls' turn.
Smalls
Yeah.
on mute.
No. I'm not. I'm off mute. Let's go.
Okay. Smalls, if all athletes are strong and some strong people are musicians, can we conclude that all musicians are athletes?
No.
What? Anybody else want to answer?
No, I'm going with no.
Anybody
in the chat? Hold on, slow down. Hold on. Let's see if somebody in the chat.
If all athletes are strong and some strong people are musicians, can we conclude that all musicians are athletes? Yes or no?
Save the Kid says no. Vyasa, I'm sure is going to say FBA is an athlete, but go ahead. I'm going to say no too.
Everybody answer.
Sure, that's what Vyasa.
Everybody answer.
Yeah, and Anathema is correcting us. We keep not reading the question twice. Like he must be a teacher or she. No, it's a he. I think he's a teacher because we just acted.
No, the answer is no. The answer is no.
Okay.
Nothing links
KJ in the chat said no too, so we're good.
Y'all may need paper for this one because we're going into numerical reasoning.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
What number comes next? 5, 10, 20, or 40. So no. Hold on. I read that. What number comes next? 5, 10, 20, 40. What number comes next? 5, 10, 20, 40. What is the number? What number comes next?
You gotta
80.
pick somebody. You gotta pick somebody.
Hit.
Oh,
You hit.
80. I'll say 80. I'll say 80.
What do you say, Smalls?
80.
Logic?
I don't got that many fingers, yo. I don't know.
You said that shit out loud.
That nigga going to the principal office. Directly to the principal office. Jesus.
I'm gonna
Well,
ask
borrow somebody else's fingers.
Oh God.
It's 80. It's 80.
Why?
Nigga Logic stupid to the motherfucker, yo.
That why ain't
This
in there,
nigga funny
man.
as shit.
Yeah, because each number doubles.
What's the answer?
80, because each number doubles.
80.
That's
Okay,
what I said,
so
why?
I think we all got that right. I think we all got that right. Hold on,
Yeah.
let me get my laptop so I can read the chat.
Hold on.
Is Stu P still here?
He on mute.
He's already a genius, so he don't
I'd be
need to
curious
answer
to
that
know.
question.
I'd be curious to know how these questions measure. Like does he feel like these would be like accurate test questions, or are they too difficult, not hard enough? Like, you know what I'm saying? I would wonder what he would say about that. But let's continue.
Give me 1 second.
No, Supees is the one because he already passed. He get to go out to the playground first, and we all got to sit in class and finish the test.
Correct. But there's different range of questions because you have to have dumb questions to test how dumb you are. If you can't get those questions right, and you have more difficult questions to test how bright you are.
Yeah.
And then you have questions like the 1-man bill, 5-man bill, 5 out in 5 days question, which is a complex question. That you think that it took each of them 1 day to build a house, but that's not true. It took each of them
It's a bit
5 days to build a house. Yeah. So you have different questions for different range of people.
Right.
That's how smart you are.
That one was the only one I would say that will probably put us outside of like middle school. So far, these have been like, we have access to a 3-letter word. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, which number completes the series? 3, 6, 10, 15. Which number completes the series? 1, 3, 6, 10, 15. Which number completes the series?
$21.
What are the
Supees, you ain't in it. You already won.
Which number completes the series? 1, 3, 6, 10, or 15?
Oh, 10, 1, 3, 6, 10, then 15, then 21.
15, 21.
After 15 would be 21.
Yeah, 21.
Logic?
Y'all do a spade.
So it's 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 6 is 10, 5 plus 10 is 15.
Hold on, you got to just give your answer. You can't be describing the whole thing.
This is
Which one was the last number?
right. I get what he's saying. That's definitely doing math in my head is definitely not my thing. I ain't.
It says
I could do
21.
it
The
wrong.
answer is-
If
if
I had paper in front of me, I could do it. But in my head, nah.
Similar to a previous sequence, this series involves cumulative addition of consecutive integers. The sequence grows by adding the next higher integer to the previous total, demonstrating an understanding of cumulative sums and the ability to predict the next number in a pattern, such a sequence based on this pattern. So 21 is the
Okay, hold on. Let's go to the chat. Okay, let's go to the chat.
Those are low numbers. Those are low numbers, and that's not going to be a problem.
Hold on. And the theme got 21.
Digits, that's
what? We ain't got to explain the answer. Hold on. Let's go. And the theme 21. KJ's with me, huh? I say spades math.
I don't play space. Who we got here? Okay, go ahead. Y'all can go. 15 plus 6, 21. And Athema was giving us the formula. Vyasa, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next would be add 6. Okay?
Or like and Vyasa
So
actually
the cat
in
is
his
winning.
description, he's described the answer. All right. What comes next in the sequence? 2, 4, 8, 16. What
So we
comes
did that
next
one.
in the sequence?
2,
2, 4, 8, 16. Then what?
32. 32. Oh,
Anybody
let's
else?
take in turn.
32. Hold on, we gotta wait for the chat. 32. Save the kid said 32.
Anybody else?
I say 32. Smalls,
Yeah,
where you at?
32. 32. And it
32.
would be 64.
Yep. What is the missing number in the sequence shown below? 1, 3, 6. You know what? Hold on. Hold on 1 second.
10. 10. That's the business number.
1 second. I'm doing this. I'm working way too hard on this. I do know. I have noticed one thing about. I have noticed one thing about this. They give you easy questions, and then they give you something more difficult. Yeah, have y'all noticed that? They immediately give you easy
Right.
shit, but then they give you something more difficult, so you gotta kind of like work it out, and you think it's kind of lulling you into like some comfortable shit,
Mm-hmm.
but then you go to it becomes a problem.
Mm-mm.
Which Fetty
So
was
Okay.
saying.
far, to be honest with you, the only thing that I would consider somewhat even challenging so far was that mathematical word problem. Like those are tough. Well, at least that one in particular was tough. But so far, everything else has been
But
not
you
so
sound
bad.
like you don't do math well, honestly. I
Not
don't
in
do
my
math.
head. No, I
I
don't.
don't do math well either.
Certainly not in my head. No,
That's not my
definitely not.
strength. It's not a strength of mine.
Well, put a dollar sign in front of it, and I'm sure most of us would,
Oh yeah, counting
Right.
money is.
a decimal point. A decimal point may help some
I
folks
told you
out.
once they added, in all honesty, for me, other people can tell you how smart they are, but in all honesty, for me, um, the math once math added letters, I had an issue. Seriously, that's like I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just being dumb. I don't know.
Brad
It
said
just
once
symbolizes the unknown.
alphabet invaded numbers, it was a problem. That was it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the numbers.
once they had that shit was crazy.
Yeah,
Very
but why? That's not. Yeah, it's just it just represents the unknown. That's what you're solving for in most cases. Like how
Yeah,
does that
yeah,
make
hell
sense?
yeah, man. It's that easy.
All right, next question.
I just I never been do it. All right, I thought I could
Okay.
show it, but I really. Damn.
Pythagorean theorem is not my ideal
One of
function.
y'all, do me a favor. One of y'all share y'all screen. I can't do. Wait, yes, I can. Hold on.
What you need?
All right, we'll just do it. We'll just do it. We'll just do it this way for now. And then I think we should do a show with this IQ test. I think that'll be fly. Y'all said 32. All right. The sequence in question. Hold on. Hey, chat. Tell me if you can still hear us. Give me 1 second, chat. Shit is tapping still. Okay, we'll do it separately as a show. I got the test there. That way, y'all at least y'all know it's a test. Shit is tapping.
All right,
so
audio's back. Go ahead.
what is the missing number in the sequence shown below? 1, 3, 6, 10, 15. What is the missing number in the sequence shown below? 1, 3, 6, 10, or 15?
I'm going to the chat on this one. I'm using my lifeline.
I thought math was easy. Small. Come on, Small. Let me get it.
I didn't say anything.
What's the
How
answer?
serious?
That wasn't me.
Binary logic.
The question sounds incomplete. Like you said, what's the missing number?
It's the missing number in the sequence of these numbers. 1, 3, 6, 10, 15. What's the next number?
Oh, what's the next number? Not the missing number. The next number.
No.
1, 3, 10.
Oh, okay. Wait. What's the next number? 1, 3,
1, 3, 10, 15.
6,
10,
10,
10, 15,
15.
21.
If it is, we just did that one.
21.
Yeah,
The answer is 21.
It would be 6. It'd be 6. Yes.
I thought we did that one already.
No, it's a different one.
Different one, same answer.
In
Same
this-
answer. They just asked it different.
Yeah, they asked it a different way. Instead of integers, it was going or something else. So,
All
right. Which
AJ said
number
21.
should come next? Which number should come next in the pattern? 7, 10, 8, 11, 9, 12. Which number should come next in the pattern? 7, 10, 8, 11, 9, 12. Which number should come next?
10, 13. I don't know.
10,
What's up,
13. Yeah.
geniuses?
I know I messed up. KJ says 6. I need to write some of this stuff down because
7, 10. You said 7, 7, 10.
Write it down if y'all can.
hold on. Go ahead and read it one more
8,
time.
7, 10, 8, 11, 9, 12.
Yeah, what's the next number?
Because it sounds like you're reading them in pairs too. If there's single numbers,
10,
There's single
10,
it sounds like you read them in pairs.
Which number should come next in the pattern? 7,
Oh, pattern.
10, 8, 11, 9,
10,
12.
Oh.
What's the next number?
10, 13.
13.
Why you keep saying 10,
Hold on.
13? It's only one number. It's not a pair.
Because you
Just put
sound
the
like
next
you're
Oh,
reading
10.
them in pairs.
Within
Hold-
10. Within
hold on.
10. 10.
Hold on,
10.
hold on. Fetty tapped in. Fetty says this is a terrible way to conduct an IQ test. They need to be in a comfortable classroom. Oh, it ain't comfortable here. Setting, able to look at the test visually and have proper nutrition. Yeah, we don't meet any of them standards, Fetty. We are sorry.
But you know what?
We are
you know
not
what-
accredited
You know what's
or
funny?
licensed.
It's all he complains about everything. God damn, this nigga is.
Don't worry about it. Hold on, we got answers. Hold on.
11.
Biasa says 10 or 13.
11.
I think that's what that is.
It's 7,
And
8, 9.
Kima said 14. Haskell says 10. Posterius wrote a super algebraic question that maybe get us to the moon. And Athema wrote 32. No, we can do that. 14.
Pascal and
30.
Pascal and Smalls are correct. The answer is 10.
10.
It's 10. You
I said
repeat the
10.
number.
10.
I said
Yeah.
10, 13.
7, the numbers
I
are.
just okay.
I don't know.
But all you have to do is leave the 13 off. You were correct too.
Okay, yeah. But
7,
my bad. It sounded like he was reading them in
Make
pairs.
sure we're clear that it's individual numbers next.
Do what you feel.
Uh,
It was 7,
hold
10,
on.
8, 11, 9, and 12. This
And then
sequence
10.
exhibits a pattern of alternating operations, adding 3 and subtracting 2. So
Gotcha.
beginning with the number 7, the sequence increases by 3 to 10, and then decreases by 2 to 8, and it keeps doing that. The next answer would be to subtract 2 from 12, which would give you 10.
Gotcha. And the Thema said he was supposed to subtract, not add. Okay. Fetty says we're about to use this as a pissing contest. Yeah. You sound like a crybaby in the chat. You
Yeah,
get up here or quiet.
What?
Posterior said it's not the
Fatty,
piss,
what's
it's
up,
the
bro?
direction of the wind. Okay. That's our resident philosopher. Okay.
All right, next question.
Next question.
If you rearrange the letters C, I, F, A, I, P, C, you would have the name of a what? If you rearrange
Coach.
the letters, C is in cat. I'm gonna go slower now, so you can write it. Y'all gonna have to write this down most likely, or put it in your phone. If you rearrange the letters, C is in cat, I, F is in Frank, A, I, P is in Paul, C is in cat. So CIFAIPC, you would have the name of a what?
A time zone.
CIAFPC.
Pacific, in other words.
Okay, I'm gonna say it one more time. CIFAIPC.
Yeah, I'm going with Smalls. Biasa said ocean. So Pacific. Save the Kid says
Yeah,
Pacific. But he said, what would you have? Right? Ocean. So Biasa said
Ocean
ocean.
or
I think
time
that's a
zone.
good answer.
Or time
Pacific
zone.
Ocean.
You say time zone.
You would have the name of an ocean.
Okay,
but
so
time zone,
Biasa is
you
right.
understand, if you was looking at this test models, you would have been right.
Right.
Indigenous black man said these
I actually
wannabe
said
fake
both.
teachers
I said coach
keep
first.
stealing my teaching points and can't explain it. I don't know what that has to do. But so Biasa said ocean. That's super correct. All right, go ahead.
If all bloops, this is funny as hell.
My bad, Anathema.
Stupies
We don't went on to the
I
next.
need you for this one. Stupies about.
They're gonna talk us to death.
If all bloops are Razzies and all Razzies are Lazzies, all bloops are definitely Lazzies.
Read again.
If all bloops, the LOOPS, are Razzies and all Razzies are Lazzies, all bloops are definitely Lazzies.
Let me ask my 5-year-old. That's. Go ahead, Logic and Stupies.
Here are the answers.
So that's a yes or no, right? That's a yes or no, right?
No. This is true,
Okay.
false, neither, or both. I'm gonna say it one more time. Matter of fact, hold on. This is what I can do. That'll solve this. Can y'all watch the show? Is it easier for y'all to watch the show? Because I'm gonna
go
actually
ahead. This is just for fun. No, you know what? No, let's
listen.
let's have fun this time. And
Okay,
then
yeah,
we'll do it better next time.
We're organized. This is the question. That's the question.
Biasa is selling answers at Recess and Snake Oil, by the way. Shout out.
I'm not Corey, KG. This is Brass.
Haskell says true.
Okay. That's the question.
KJ. Okay.
If all bloops are Razzies and all Razzies are Lazzies, all bloops are definitely Lazzies. What is y'all answer?
I'm gonna say false.
Hicks, Stu Pease, Logic.
I'm gonna say true.
Oh, I was on
Says
mute.
true.
I'm saying it's true. I'm also saying it's true. I was on mute. But yeah, it's true. The question come right out the Willy Wonka factory, but it's true. I don't know what a bloop and a dupe and a razzie. I don't know what that is, but
It says the answer
I
is
think it's
true. The logical deduction question involves understanding logic. If all bloops are Razzies and all Razzies are Lazzies, then logically, all bloops must also be Lazzies. So the logical connection would be it.
Yeah, I'm all Nah, I fucked that one all up.
The next question's in the chat. Hold on.
What do you think will
well,
come?
it said all 3 times small. Usually it'll say some, and then it'll say all 2 more times. But when it says all 3 times, it's got to be what the original thing was.
Hey, Logic. I don't like the look of it. That's all.
I don't like the look of it. Say this to me one more time.
That's all I'm gonna say. Gotcha.
You'll never get a good reason to say that out loud, right? God, damn,
Okay, listen. You see a ship filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is this possible?
You see a ship full of people, but you don't see anybody on board.
How is this possible? If y'all watch the YouTube, the question's in the banner.
You see a ship full of people, but you don't see anyone on board. You got there late. They were already on board.
Read the question again, Brad. I don't have my computer.
I like that.
You see a ship filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is this possible?
That's a different question.
Because it's filled with people, so it's not a single person. Yeah, it's not a single person. It's a group of people.
Ship filled with.
Is that the answer?
Yeah, I guess.
A ship filled with people.
Y'all
Not
can
a
see the
single
question
person
if you watch
on
the
board.
YouTube stream. It's in the stream.
The ship sank.
Okay. Small.
That one's got me stumped, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Tell me when y'all want me to read the answer.
A ship full of people, and you don't see anyone on
Single
board.
people is a clue. Single people. Think everybody single.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's not a single person on. It's a group. That's mine.
Everybody.
Honestly, he's read the question twice, 2 different ways. That's kind of.
And the theme said they're at port or on tour.
I'm gonna read it.
The first time you said you don't see anyone on board, and then the second time you said
no, I didn't. I did not say that. I said you see a ship filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. How is this possible? I read it the same way 5 times now.
This sounds like a bad.
You get everybody's answer.
Everyone on board is a couple.
Okay, there you go. Somebody, KJ said married. KJ was right.
Stu Pease gave you the answer.
Ooh,
there isn't
I said that before Stu Pease
on board.
But KJ said it right. They're married. I just meant as an individual. I didn't mean it at marriage or not. So KJ was right. Marriage for 500, Alex. KJ, you got that 500.
And that's the one. The question. This is what's on. This is a sample IQ test. So this is what you would, if you were taking an IQ test, it could be semantic, but this would determine how we gonna get black people in order.
How you gonna nation build? No, how you
This
gonna
is how we
nation
gonna
build?
this test is how we gonna nation build.
For this is we're doing this for the sake of the children, whether y'all know it or not.
Y'all crazy.
We just trying.
Mary,
We trying to.
Greg, get your shit off. Greg, I'm glad. I want to hear some funny shit.
No. I was gonna say some dumb shit. No, it's okay.
This is depressing right here.
Hey,
If this
Smalls,
is
this
what
is the
we
wrong
gotta
time
do,
to say. This is the wrong time to say something dumb. Taking an IQ test, Smalls.
yeah,
Don't do it.
if this
Don't
is the
do it.
if this is the gaps we gotta close
Right.
to fix what's going on.
We ain't gonna make it. We ain't gonna make it.
We in trouble.
Hey, just go get. Just go get the weapons and let's get this over.
Just go and throw us off a cliff. God damn.
Go and get the
Mary.
artillery. Let's get this over with.
I'm telling y'all, if y'all rather than me read it a bunch of times, just somebody open up the what's the name. Because the chat
Man,
is
some
getting
people walking, some people on their phone. No, you're doing good. Go ahead. No, you're doing good. Next time we'll set it up better.
You know what we can do, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I should say it out loud. I'm pretty sure to get caught.
Why you brainstorming mid-show? Just let us finish the test first.
Okay, hold on. But I'm trying to.
Then we'll bring it.
I am going to try to make it easier for them. Just give me 1 second. The question is, Mary, who is 16 years old, is 4 times as old as her brother. How old will she be when she is twice as old as her brother? Mary, hold on. 1 second. Mary, who is 16 years old, is 4 times as old as her brother. How old will she be when she is twice as old as her brother?
$32.
I was about to say 32, but
Okay, save the kids.
Yeah.
Save the kids at 24. Hold on, let's wait for some more people in the chat. Nobody else in the chat? Bradford. Oh no, you say you got it on the screen. Or do you? No, you don't got it.
I do got it on the screen. Mary, who is 16 years old, is 4 times as old as her brother. How old will she be when she is twice as old as her brother?
24.
Is that 8 and 8? Is that what that is?
I don't know, but y'all give y'all
My answer says
I'm talking to CPs, I guess. Is that?
yeah, because
I think CP's got it.
Put it in ChatGPT, so we also got a gauge for that. When it,
go ahead, CPs. I ain't hear you.
The kid is 4, so if I add 8 to 4, he's now 12, and then if I add 8 to 16, she's 24. That's half of 12. Well, that's 12 times 2.
Haskell said 24.
So you say, what do you say, Lodge?
Yeah, he's right at 24.
Yeah, I think
I was wrong. Well, I don't know. Tell us the answer.
Hit said 32. It says Mary's age is a function of her brother's age, so you have to think of it that way. Set at 4 times his current age, he's 4 years old. If Mary will be twice her brother's age at some future point calculating forward, Mary will reach this milestone when her brother is 12 years old, at which time Mary will be 24 years old.
24.
This question involves arithmetic, understanding ratios and their implications over time, and the nation building of African Americans and why we don't stand a chance.
You're tricky.
Okay. I think
state of the
most of
nation
the
is
chat.
at risk here, y'all getting answers wrong.
He just snuck in
Most
here.
of the chat got it right.
The state of the nation is looking shaky. Y'all got to pick it up, man.
I'm just
Remember,
saying,
we're doing
Corey,
this for the kids, yo.
because if we don't get this IQ test right, Corey, our nation Our
Yeah,
nation
I
building is
remember. Wait, what was the first? I remember the first couple court. Well, I was there for the
Look, just
first.
start here. Just start here if you can.
Okay.
We about 2/3 through,
All
or at
right,
least
so the
halfway.
question's on screen. It says John's mother has 3 children: April, May, and what's the name of the third child?
April, May, June. I'm guessing.
June.
Hold on. Read it again. You got to read it twice.
April's got 3 children, right?
No. Listen.
Say it again.
No, hold on. You got it. No, hold on, Corey. You got it.
John's mother has 3 children: April, May, and what's the name of the third child?
John.
Yeah.
John.
John. Yeah.
Hold on. We got to wait for the chat. Hold on. We got to wait for the chat. Anybody in the chat?
Yeah. I
Where
would.
the questions on the screen. I'm going with John.
I'm usually a good, careful listener.
Yeah, that's why you yelled out.
I'm going with June.
Is that why you yelled
Yeah,
out
that's
June?
why. Exactly. Exactly.
You say June, Smalls?
Huh?
You said June, Smalls?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the dumb nigga.
Logic. What you say,
Oh.
June? You say June or what you say?
I feel like I missed something in the question because if the answer is John, I must have missed something.
Yeah, I'm going with
The
John.
question
Does she have 2 girls?
No, John's
Just give me the
mother-
question again,
listen,
please.
John's mother has 3 children.
Okay. Yeah,
April,
so
April,
John is the one
May,
left out.
and what's the name?
Yeah,
John
so
is the
I'm
one
going with
left out.
June. June, nigga.
Because the question is about John's mother. And if they list 2
What's
of the
the
kids,
answer? Logic.
oh, John.
Bro, stop.
Johnny John.
The answer is John. It starts off with John's mother. So if John's mother has 3 children and 2 of them are April and May, you can't forget that we're talking about John. They told you the name of the child in the very beginning. John's mother.
Yep,
So
I
if it's
fucked
3
that one
children,
up.
it's all good, man. You can't help us with the motherfucking with the nation building.
Yeah,
gotta
I can't help y'all niggas building on that.
You can't help. You
I'm
can't,
out of
you can't help.
You got to go to Booker T
Hold on.
route.
What tier IQ is that answer though? Does it give you
No,
the
this
tier?
is actually
Because I need a redemption. I need my redemption from that low tier.
On a level of 1 to 10, this is a 4.
Oh,
This is a
okay.
4.
Keep
So it
going.
gives the tiers after each one.
I'm working my way back.
If 2's company and 3's a crowd, what are 4 and 5? This is supposedly a very difficult question.
4 and 5 is a crowd too.
If 2's, DQ is like, man, I done left y'all and fucking stream it on this channel. Y'all got the motherfucking keys and we taking tests. Nigga, I
But tell
graduated
DQ,
school to stop taking tests. You think I'm gonna take one for free? I'm a
DQ
volunteer.
don't understand what's at stake here, yo. He don't understand
Yes.
what's at stake right now.
Yeah, that's
Nation
the problem,
building.
DQ. Hey, DQ,
Yeah.
if we don't close this IQ gap, black people, we can't nation build. So this is what we try to see if any of us are eligible nation build.
Qualified.
Any of us were born with that nation builder, G. Woo.
We try to see if we can fucking lead
Okay.
the way through John's
Hold on.
mouth.
You got to read the question again. Hold on. Go ahead. Read the question again.
All right. If 2's company and 3's a crowd, what are 4 and 5?
I have no idea, bro. Is that multiple choice?
It is multiple choice, but I'm not giving it to you. It's
Yeah,
numbers.
you know, come on now.
Multiple choice is not words, it's numbers. That's the best I can do.
Okay.
Because this is reasoning, so you have to figure this out. This
No,
isn't
hold
math.
on. Read it one more
Was it
time.
group
Hold on. Read
five
it
is
one
the
more
five?
time. 9. I'm going with 9.
If
9.
2's company
What's
and 3's a crowd, what are 4 and 5?
9.
You know what the answer
Yeah,
is? DQ's face looking at us right now.
45.
He like, I'm about to put cases on all you niggas.
Like, come on.
Y'all crazy.
Bro, how
We
vague
ain't gonna make
is
it.
that,
We ain't
bro?
gonna make it.
Bro, that is so vague. How can that have anything to do with your IQ? That's like how creative are you question. That ain't like,
Hey,
It's
what was
like what?
reasoning, bro. It's reasoning. Y'all
Hold
can
on.
listen.
walk away?
What y'all
I'm
doing
gonna
is
say
y'all
4 and 5 is a motherfucking party, nigga. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
that
well, you
don't
would have to
I-
give us.
fuck is
You would
that?
have to give us
It
the.
would have to be a
I,
crowd, Joe. What
Cuban
was
said a
that?
gathering.
Hold
but
on.
it actually can't be a crowd because they say 3 is a
No,
crowd,
it's
so it would
numbers.
have to be something else.
The answer is numbers. It's a number
9.
answer.
Oh,
The answer is numbers.
I'm going with
That's
9.
crazy. I
yeah,
said
it's 9. If the answer is numbers, it's 9. But yeah, I mean,
no. The answer is numbers.
Numbers?
No,
the
no, no,
answer
no,
is
no. I
numbers.
don't need the answers numbers. No, stop, DQ. The answer is not words. It's a number. It's a number. It's
Okay,
a
hold
set
on.
number.
No, nobody in the chat.
4 and 5
What
are
was the
4.
9 then?
Yeah, that
Nobody in
wasn't a
chat
good
except for
question.
Cuban.
Oh no,
I'm gonna tell you why. It says
Maybe
if
if
the
it's
company agrees the crowd. What are 4 and 5? The answer is 9.
man.
What
You know
level
what?
of difficulty
You know
was
what?
that? Hold on.
You know what I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
say?
What level of
I got
difficulty?
you.
I'm about to tell you why.
I get it. It's, yeah, okay, go
No,
ahead.
I want to know what level of difficulty it was.
That was a very difficult question. It says
I redeemed myself.
the question is based on an idiomatic expression that plays with the numerical aspect of common phrases. Extending the phrase two's company and three's a crowd to include 4 and 5 as 9 in a way involves mathematical humor, blending language with numerical logic to create a logical conclusion. The answer could
I'm a
only
genius.
be 9.
Vyasa said it's a Diddy party. Final answer.
Lord.
I'm gonna just say this,
No, I
Oh,
mean,
Diddy was
nigga.
in mathematical.
This shit ain't got a goddamn thing to do with building no motherfucking nation, and I feel it's
Hold on,
so.
we're not done yet.
God,
Holmes.
all
We're
right,
not there
well,
yet.
y'all keep
in
going.
any mathematical
keep
word
going.
problems, like there's always keywords that let you know like what type of equation you're dealing with, and would definitely refer to a plus sign.
Right.
So, I mean, I get it.
Y'all making up
I get it.
excuses.
Yeah.
Y'all got to redeem yourself like
The
I did.
beginning
You have
of
to
it kinda
redeem yourself.
I understand that
Yeah, but
logic too, but
The beginning of it doesn't suggest it's a mathematical word problem.
no,
That's
you're
why
right.
it's
You're right.
confusing.
Yeah.
It doesn't suggest that that's what this
Hey,
is.
listen. Hey, I don't want to hear no excuses from you non-world building niggas. I just
Bro,
know that when the revolution
you can't.
starts, y'all
No.
niggas
I
Yeah.
don't expect my English teacher to give
I'm
me math
feeling,
problems. I don't. Okay, I don't expect it. I'm sorry.
I'm feeling more offended as this
Hold
goes
on,
on.
hold on,
Like
hold
It's
this
all
is.
good. You know what I mean? You might
hold on. I'm gonna say pause first, but I think the gap is getting wider. Double pause.
Lord.
Jesus Christ.
I said pause. Oh my
Yeah,
bad.
I know,
The
but
IQ gap.
sometimes when you say it first, it don't even matter because that's a wild.
I'm still learning
You
the
still
pause.
supposed to try to
You gotta
clean
work
it
with
up, like
Yeah, you
even
supposed
though
to
you
clean
just
it
said
up. Oh,
pause.
hey, Corey, by the way,
Okay,
we
the
gotta,
IQ gap.
hey, Corey, we got to have a fantasy football conversation private after this.
I missed the draft. I apologize.
No, yeah, but you got a
get
team, but I gotta show you how to trade your players to me. Moving on.
To you. Trade my players to you.
You caught that.
I like that. That was an IQ. That was an IQ.
That was a word problem.
That was an
Hey, Corey. Hey, Corey. You can trust him. Hey, he showed me how to trade my players to him, so you can trust me.
Yeah, it worked out for both of us.
It worked out fine.
This is so. I think this is question 11, so that is not in it. So I'm gonna say 4 numbers, and you tell me what the next number should be. 18, 20, 24, 32. What's the next number? 18, 20, 24, 32. What's the next number?
Skip some. It only skip one though, right? So
40.
The next number
18. I'm
should
gonna
be
say it one
30.
more
The
time.
next number should be
42,
32.
48.
42,
48.
42,
I'm going with 34.
42.
Hold on.
I'm
Jeff
going with
said
48.
42. You said
I
48.
said 40.
Corey said
Jeff said
34.
42. Corey said 34. So the
Oh, hold
question
on.
is
We waiting on the
18,
chat. 42 in
20,
the chat. Come on.
24, 32. The answer is 48.
Woo!
The
I'm back. I'm back, y'all.
pattern in this sequence involves adding increasing even
I was
numbers
going
on
to
the
go before he
previous
answered.
term.
Yes, someone
I was
guessed
going to
48.
go for that. I was going to
Hold
go
on.
for that, but I was overthinking it. But go ahead. Yeah.
It's 18
Who
plus
said
2.
No
48?
nation building for you, Corey. No
No,
nation
we
Okay,
said
building for
come
you.
on.
No, we need you
But
for the
I said
concrete.
48
No, we
easier
need
than I
you for the
thought it was.
concrete.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I thought
anybody said 48.
it got me because it was easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it was.
That's
It
the
was.
problem. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
Occam's razor. The simplest answer is usually the right one. 18 plus 2 is 20. 20 plus 4 is 24. 24 plus 8 is 32. 32 plus 16 is 48. So basically,
Damn
the
it.
even you gotta increase the even numbers. 2, 4, 8, 16.
Okay.
I'm making a
I was
comeback.
trying
Come
to
on.
get the pattern.
Better hang with me.
The pattern thing, yeah, but yeah, I just overthought that way too much. I fucked myself.
Oh, hits for you to want to guess 48?
Yes, sir. I'm on the
Yeah,
way back.
Oh yeah,
Might
okay,
want to follow my lead.
yeah.
Hit said 80.
Put a point on the board.
Hit said 84. I don't give a damn
No,
what
you
y'all
did
I ain't say
not.
no
You
damn
the
age.
no, nobody
say
said 80.
Y'all can say what
I
y'all
can't even
want.
count that high. I can't even count
Brad
that
is a
high.
That's what
goddamn
I
hater.
heard. That nigga said 84. He's an 84 ass nigga. So
I said
moving
hater,
forward,
boy. You a hater. That's what.
You up on hits. Don't listen to this nigga. You up on
this
Go
nigga
ahead.
Chef is insane. He literally logged in to say the wrong answer. But I would have hated to be in school with Chef. Chef logged in and said,
Oh, you ain't
42,
getting
got it
nothing
wrong,
done, yo.
and gave up on education.
You ain't getting nothing done with Chef. No, you ain't.
Score school.
What?
He dropped out of his score school. That's it.
He just left the Discord. If it ain't 42, I don't want to be around you, nigga. All right. Which one of the 5 choices makes the best comparison? Finger is to hand as leaf is to, and I'm going to give y'all y'all want the answer or no? Like the 4 answers, because it's 4 words. Do y'all want the 4 answers or can y'all put it together yourself?
No. No
Does
answers.
it say?
Read it one more
Don't
time.
try to
Read it
trick
one more
you.
time.
Okay, which one of the 5 choices makes the best comparison?
No choices.
Finger is to hand as leaf is to
And my guess is branch.
It's either twig or branch.
We
I
got some people.
want to go with branch.
Hold on. We got to wait for the chat.
It might be twig, but go ahead.
But Corey, you got me.
I just want to put it out there. I think I'm strongly in the branch community.
I mean, it's cactus.
Cactus time. The chance it could be twig.
Save the Kid said branch. KJ says branch.
He said I'm strongly in the branch community. I'm gonna read it one last time. Which one of the 5 choices makes the best comparison? Finger is to hand as leaf is to. So Corey, your final answer is what?
Oh God. Branch.
He said twig.
Okay,
He
yours
said twig.
is branch. No, he said branch. What?
Twig.
No, I didn't. I said branch. No.
Okay, so branch. Logic. I think logic though.
I said twig. I said twig. You didn't hear me right.
I ain't gave up. I just on that last pattern one, I ain't have a chance because I ain't writing it down. I know if I ain't writing it down, I'm gonna just
okay, okay, so you with this one. Which one of the choices makes the best comparison? Finger is to hand as leaf is to.
Can I ask a question? In the multiple choices, does it also say tree, or does it only say branch?
Okay, hold on. I will grant you that. Yes, it does.
Jeez. Well, I'm gonna go with branch.
Why did you ask?
Is twig even at one of the
Because if it didn't say branch, then it would have been tree. So the fact that both of them are up there.
Pasterius says fellatio.
Yeah, I
gave
know.
him
I know that.
gotta give me a
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro.
Say the question one more time. Say the question one more time, Brad.
After this, I'm gonna tell y'all something. After this, we are doing a live IQ test. We're doing a live IQ test on StreamYard.
We're doing one now.
No, because no, this ain't one now. We're gonna do it the right way where y'all can see the questions yourself. So which one of the 5
Question
choices?
one, spell cunnilingus.
But let's go back to this. Could you repeat that question one more time?
Jesus, y'all got the attention span. Twig is in the answers though. I'm gonna give the answers real quick. Twig, branch, tree, blossom. Which one of the 5 choices?
Tweed, baby.
I'm going branch.
I'm going with the tweed, baby.
Now
said
that twig is on there, I gotta say twig.
I'm going with branch.
I'm going with twig.
I'm still going branch.
Okay.
Ramon says tree.
The thing that the leaf is directly connected to, because your finger
The
is
answer is branch.
Let's go,
man,
baby.
come on,
Oh, you
man.
Smalls. We up. Hey, Smalls.
How
go,
is it
baby.
the branch,
We up.
though? How is it the branch?
Are they defining a twig as a leafless branch? What is a
Y'all
twig?
disagree.
Do I not know
Y'all
what a
disagree.
twig is?
Connected to the
I
tweed.
will explain y'all ignorance if you would allow me. Comparing a leaf to a branch as one with a finger to a hand illustrates the concept of part-to-whole relationships and analogies. Just as a finger is part of a hand, a leaf is part of a branch. Each analogy uses a simple comparison to show how similar
Give me
components
some of the napkins. A handful is easier than the
art structure
No,
and
out of
biology
the
and
napkins.
everyday
Yeah, give me
Bro,
I don't
some.
know how
listen,
y'all got out of school.
let me explain this to you, though, Brad.
Go ahead. Now you tell me why
Why
you
the
said
people who wrote that test ain't nation building. We're going to fire them from the nation building, right? Because the hand, listen, the finger is directly connected to the hand. The leaf is not directly connected to the branch. It's connected to the twig that's connected to the branch that's connected to the tree.
Look,
Yeah, I
if
agree.
you have
They
a
would
complaint,
have to be
put it in
defining
the
a twig
suggestion
as a
box.
leafless branch.
Wow, with that one, bro.
Yeah, they would have to be defining the twig as leafless or some shit.
But
I'm not trying
hold
to
on.
be funny. Hey, Corey, I'll join your nation.
There you go.
I'll join you. I like where your nation is going. I ain't gonna lie to you.
See,
I need
y'all.
I need that level of
That's what happens when you get rid of that Western influence. You can start thinking about
right.
it.
That's
It's
definitely
not built for African Americans. See, that's
this ain't built for African Americans.
There you go. You see the cultural bias? Yeah, you see the cultural bias coming out, Corey? Yeah.
Y'all gonna have
We can
to,
see it now.
Y'all gonna have to look on the YouTube for this one because this is a long series of numbers. Just look at the YouTube, it's gonna be in the banner. Just look at the YouTube, it's gonna be in the banner on the screen. You only gotta watch the show. It's gonna be in the banner. I'll read it, but it ain't gonna make no sense. I can read this 15 times. Okay, it says which one of the numbers does not belong in the following series? 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 14, 15, 30. Which number does not belong in the following series? 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 14, 15, 30.
Everybody's single digits and teenagers, except for one. So we got all
Eight.
kids. We got all kids and one grown folk there. That's what I'm seeing.
Oh, so 30? You going with 30, Corey?
Yep.
I gotta change my answer.
I'm still going 8.
Logic and hits.
Why?
No,
8 in the middle?
no, I'm going 8. Save the kids at 30.
I'm gonna just ride with it.
I don't trust Corey nation building skills right now.
I'm going with 8 too. 8 is the number. 8. No, it's not. Nope. I ain't going with 8. Nope. I changed my mind on that too.
Save the Kid said this is a R. Kelly ass question.
Yo,
It's all
I don't know what the hell
kids,
that
and
means.
it's only
But
one. It's all kids, and it's only grown folk here. That's what I'm saying. That's
Pure Black said if Corey say twig one more motherfucking time.
tweak.
Oh
Tweak.
shit! But nah,
Okay.
this is an old R. Kelly ass question too. This is weird. All right, so y'all
Save the Kid said 30.
Wait,
yeah, most of us I think said 8.
I'm gonna say his ass ain't got no business being at the dance.
The answer
30-year-old nigga.
The answer is 8. This series.
Let's go hit.
On the way
Let's
back.
go hit. Let's go hit. Let's go.
The series typically doubles a number and adds 1 to establish the next in sequence, except for the number 8, which anomalously does not follow this pattern, making it the outlier. Recognizing this break in the pattern involves identifying the rule governing the sequence and noting where it fails to apply. It also says that Dr. Ben was a liar. He was not a doctor. Wow. This is a common.
I assure you it does not say that.
What?
I assure you it does not say that. So next question.
Okay.
Wow. All right. Jesus.
All right. Give me a second.
I don't get that either. Sometimes they put like power and then a dad on, but
I'm telling you, that's what it said.
It did not say that.
That was a good catch, though.
Shit. You gotta stop that shit, boy. I'm over here in
I'm
tears.
telling you, listen, in the reasoning, he told me that Dr. Ben wasn't telling the truth. He said he wasn't a doctor.
Will you read the next question?
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm back to the question.
Oh shit.
If you rearrange the letters L, N, G, E, D is in David, N is in Nancy, A,
accident.
you have the name of a what?
Certainly must better not re-pull.
L.
If you rearrange, meet your mic, Logic. If you rearrange the letters L, N, G, E, D, N, A, you have the name of a what?
Movie.
We'll add one more G and we might no.
If you are in nation building, you think that means Angola.
Queen.
You definitely are thinking about Angola, right? So if you rearrange the letters
A-N-G.
L-N-G.
Go ahead.
L-N-G-E-D-N-A, you have the name of a what?
A queen who recently died.
I thought I heard a Y in there. But I guess not.
Indigenous.
Jesus Christ. Y'all all stuck in the Coptic community.
I give you a clue.
Hold on.
I give you a clue. A queen who recently died.
So you have the name of a what?
Country.
Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and get this right. Y'all taking too long. What's the letters again?
L-N-G-E-D-N-A. You have the name of a what?
E-N-G-L-A-N-D.
Remove the G.
England? Two P's are saying England.
So you have the name of a what?
Country. And that should be a capital E too. That's not right. But go ahead.
You have
That
the
would
name
help.
of a country. Yeah.
No, you have the name of an oppressor. Get it right. Damn it.
See, I'm telling
Get it
you,
right.
community, it ain't the country, it's the oppressor, right?
It's the oppressor.
It's oppressor.
It's the European motherfucker.
The man.
Oh yeah, we gotta do this again. We gotta do this again. This is fun.
We are closing the IQ gap.
I'm looking at it myself.
Yeah, you know, the most important part of this shit though, Brash, this shit is fun as fuck though. I ain't gonna lie. This shit is fun as shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, you know what I've been wanting to do live for all you motherfuckers that hate immigrants so much, illegal immigrants so much? I want y'all motherfuckers to take the civics. I want to take the nationality test. The civics nationality test they got to take to get their motherfucker.
They say most Americans
Most of you
Man, it's too late. I already got a driver's license. I ain't taking no more tests.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We gotta go to the
most
chat.
Americans will get their ass toasted.
they said most
Hold on, y'all. I'm getting off topic.
Capital of their own state. Yeah,
Right.
See, that's the test I want. You know what? I'm downloading.
You got to set that up, Brad.
Okay, hold
That would be
on.
dope.
Hold on.
We gonna do
Hold on.
some
Let's go to the chat. Posterior said country. Ramon said PB. Don't know what that means. Save the Kid said country. Vyasa said England.
Yeah, I know.
Vyasa said country first. So yeah. So mostly.
I'm gonna go live later tonight.
So
We're gonna do the civics. We're gonna do a civics test. We're gonna do an IQ test, and we're gonna do a
drug test. We're gonna do a drug test.
We're gonna do a drug test around this motherfucker. That's what we're gonna do.
A vision test.
You woke
We
up
do a drug test.
Nation builders in line.
We gonna blow the machine up around this mug. We do a drug test.
It's a state style.
You woke up out of bed this morning, lit a blunt, and turned on your camera. Right? Are you on?
You ain't nation builder.
Drug addict, or are you a?
You ain't nation builder.
Yeah,
but you ain't nation builder.
Should you be the one saying that people are drunk? I don't know. should it be up to you?
That should be on the IQ test.
Yeah, on the IQ test. You woke up this morning, lit a blunt, and told your baby
Ain't that
mama
crazy as
be
fuck?
quiet
Right.
while you streaming.
Lord have mercy. I don't know where we going.
If you told everybody in the house that was getting ready for work to be quiet while you loaded up StreamYard.
So you can call niggas coons.
You know.
All right, hold on. We got to move on to the next question. Posterior said he could not see England at all.
You know what's funny?
Me either. All I saw was cuss words.
I saw anger.
I saw anger, but
I saw a Negro.
Then I changed my mind because it said to take the G out.
Yeah, I saw anger. Yeah,
Yeah, there's a A in there, so it can't be England.
ENG.
Right, next question.
Whoa! Everybody be quiet. Say that one more time.
When you gave me the letters, you said A.
Hold on,
Last letter you said was
They
A.
wasn't in order. No,
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Logic. Say it one more time.
The last letter I heard you say was A. So I don't. There can't be England and A if I'm England's spelled with A. Right?
The land in England.
Oh, land. Okay.
Get up. That's a brain fart, though. You know what I'm saying? And you can't, as a black nation builder, right? You can't afford.
I want to be ashamed of myself, right?
You can't afford brain farts on the IQ test. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? Hey, Corey,
A white person can afford it, right? But a black person can't afford a brain fart, bro. That was clearly a brain.
And by the way, Smalls, there's nothing fun about an IQ test. It's us, nigga. We doing that. But go ahead.
I just know I was sitting there like this nigga just said I heard an A, so it couldn't have been A. I needed him to see that one more time. I wanted to see when he was going to catch himself.
But that was one of my questions.
I didn't catch myself. I literally wrote down the letters. I stared at it for a second. Somebody started talking to me, and I walked away. So,
hey, Corey, that's what we got to say. We got to send to the gulag immediately. Hey, get him get him out.
No, he got him. We're not going to build. We got to let Rosa Parks shoot him.
Oh shit! All right, a farmer has 17 cows. All but 9 run away. How many cows does the farmer have left?
He got 9.
Read it again. It's a trick question. Read it again.
For y'all that's telling me to read it again, it's too easy.
No, that's
for y'all
9. No, we're not playing. Some of us are on our phones, Brad.
No, but sometimes it's too easy and then I'd be skeptical about that. But I ain't gonna do that this time. I'm not gonna overthink it this time. It's 9.
Go ahead, Brad. KJ says 9. KJ says
Okay,
9.
I'm gonna read it again. It's on the screen. A farmer has 17 cows.
Get me
All
again.
but 9 run away. How many cows does the farmer have left? I could make so many jokes about the Texas Longhorns losing to Ohio State last week, but I'm not going to. The Ohio State University. Shouts to them cows we sent back. They flew into Ohio as Longhorns. We sent them bitches back as ribeyes. A farmer has 17 cows. All but 9 ran away. How many cows does the farmer have left? Now, y'all said 8. Y'all said, who said 8? Y'all said 8.
Nobody said 8.
I
Somebody,
said 9.
KJ said 9. Corey said 9.
Nobody said it.
That
I
was
ain't
that
touching
was-
it.
that
That's
was
too
first-
easy.
that was first.
He was trying
Prostitutes that
to
want to country.
tease out. He was trying to tease out if somebody was still thinking about it. That's what he was doing.
Yeah, I'm not ruining my record with
Hey,
nothing.
Logic, I'm the
David
double-
Kidd
I'm the
said
double
9.
agent. I'm working for the European and the black man at the same time. I'm serious about it. All right, so what did y'all
This is serious right here.
But though, to be fair though, motherfucker will overthink that like a motherfucker because it's too easy. You be like, hold on.
Like me. Yeah, I'm overthinking the hell out of it right now.
Yeah, like that John's mom question. I overthought that shit.
Yeah, hold on, it's a trick in there somewhere.
So what's the answer y'all said?
There's no truth.
Thank you.
9. Corey
It's
got
9.
it.
All but
Corey
9.
got it.
All but
Okay,
9.
I'm going with 9. So at least I'm in good company when I can't make
Yeah,
the bill. Go ahead.
The question plays on the wording, but all you hear is arithmetic. The phrase "all but 9 run away" means that of the 17 cows, every cow except 9 is left. This tells us that the number of cows remaining is 9.
And that we overthunk the hell out of that.
It says what you learn with this is this type of problem tests logical comprehension and attention to detail rather than mathematical skills, and that Sheikh Anta Diop was indeed over-prepared at UNESCO.
I'm sure it didn't say that, but let's move
I'm
on.
telling you, it said Sheikh Anta Diop was overly prepared and absolutely crazy at UNESCO.
Hey,
That's what it said.
since you keep slipping in shit, Brass,
Pause,
pause.
niggas.
I'm just
Wow.
And the Egyptians
I
go
don't want
Woolong.
to hear what you got to say.
okay. What I was gonna
That
say
nigga
after
just
this.
said, since you keep
Don't repeat it. Don't repeat it if it was that bad. But listen, let's move on. Since you keep putting in these comments, remind me to tell you something after this shit is over. After y'all keep focusing.
I can't accept that I keep slipping in shit.
Continue.
This is grown men. Am I the one that's slipping in shit? Lord, it's just me, stupid. It ain't nobody else. It's me. I'm the one that's doing it. Whoa. Okay, here is okay, if you write all the numbers from 300, these are actually good questions. If you write all the numbers from 300 to 400, how many times do you write the number 3?
Question.
And
I think it's
if you write
100
all the numbers from 300 to 400,
100.
how many times do you write the number 3?
I think it's 30. Wait, 29?
Oh, we in trouble. We in trouble. It's so peace. It's all over, bro. If this is the test for nation building, we are fucked over. we ain't got a motherfucking
Diasta said,
it's not 29.
Diasta said
We
1.
got 10.
If you're right,
Nah, it's 10.
between that, it's
Oh
gonna
wait, there's an extra part. If you
Uh-oh.
write all the
Oh, shit.
numbers from 300 to 400, how many times do you write the number 3? And how many times are Corey Chef and Brass Coons? That's
Oh, that's all the time.
Oh,
Hell, that's
That's
easy.
all.
That's all the time.
that's
yeah,
the
that's got to be at least $1 trillion. So
No, no. Continue.
It's up there.
at
Yeah, that
least $1
sounds like a
trillion.
trick
bro.
question, Corey. That sounds like a trick question.
No, it's 100.
Now hold on. I think this answer. No, this answer's got to be. I think it's 19. That's off the top of my head. Let me.
Oh my!
No, it's nowhere near 19.
I'm gonna say none. No, I'm going with Viasa. None.
You gotta
I'm going with Viasa.
You
None.
gotta write it at least 10 times. You gotta write it at
No,
least 10
I'm going
times.
with
right?
Viasa. None.
And then when you get to 233, then you gotta
No.
write the
No,
10
just
more
slow down.
times,
You're not
9 more
Hold on.
times to get through 33.
You're not
Brass.
right.
Brass, read it again. Read it again.
You're only writing the numbers between 300 and 400.
Corey, we
No,
are
Brass.
Say the
How many
question again.
times?
None.
How many times? Listen to the question. Listen to the question.
101.
No, listen to the question. How many times? How many times you write the number 3? Not the digit
None.
3, the number 3. How many
None.
times you write the number 3?
Oh,
If you
the
write
number 3.
all the numbers from 300 to 400, which means we would never write the number 233. So I'm
Right.
just saying that. If you
That's on the top. That's
Man.
on
off top, before we go forward, 233 ain't got shit to do with
Who said 233?
No, I did. I did. I said 233, but I meant 333.
Okay. Your brain
No,
farts
I meant
your brain farts is gonna have us back in slavery. Telling you
you're
that.
overthinking it. You're overthinking it. They
If
give
you
you the
write-
I
answer.
said none.
If you
Go ahead.
write all the numbers from 300 to 400, how many
How many?
times do you write the number 3?
3.
112. 112.
None. What's
Wrong.
the answer?
No, I want to hear y'all answers first.
Mine is 112.
Go ahead, Hicks. What's your answer? Yeah,
It's
see,
either
each other
none-
was like, hey, just take an answer. Get the fuck out of here. Well, how many
Going
do you
with none
say?
or with what
Snoopy?
Corey said?
Well, okay, Corey said 112. What do you say, Snoopy?
I said 0. How much time you write the number 3? The
Yeah, so
number
he-
3.
No, don't explain. I said none. Go ahead.
Just
Who's next?
0. How many
Small.
do you say logical false?
I mean, I needed Stu P's help, but it would be 0. Baby.
Wow.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'd say 1.
1. Oh my God.
Why,
What's the answer?
why are y'all so low? Why is the answer so
Oh
low?
no, no. What's the answer?
I
Damn it.
gotta ask why the
Yeah.
low number like that.
Because there's a difference between saying digit and then saying
Gotta at
number.
least be one.
Hold on. We gonna hear the answer.
Number
I might be
the
wrong,
number
but it's gotta
three only appear one time. But when you're talking about a digit, you're talking about a placeholder, right?
I'm gonna give y'all some help real quick. Because
No,
I wanna
Just give us the answer. Go ahead.
if you write all the numbers from 300 to 400, how many times do you write the number 3? It can't be 0, because just in writing 300, you wrote it once.
Okay,
That's
so he's wrong
300.
about the
Go ahead,
digit.
but go
No,
ahead.
tell me
I
how to
thought
explain
he
it.
was right about the digit.
No, let
I thought he
me
was
see
right.
how to explain it.
No, hold on. We
Okay.
didn't get the answer yet, though.
The
Hold on, we
answer-
gotta get the answer.
Corey, right then.
The answer is number 120.
Oh, I knew. I thought about
damn.
100.
Corey, right then. Corey, right then.
Corey was
Corey
close.
I was close. You threw me off. I was close when I said 20 and 19, but I got you. It's all good.
You was 100
Is it-
close. That's right. You missed
Is
it
it-
by 100.
I was
Is
no
it-
because I
that's
thought
that's why
you
I'm gonna
said
get-
between 200 and 300, but since you're
It has to be over
300 to
100 because when
right,
you
well
write
since you're 300 to
that's
400, that's where
when
my
you write
mistake was.
301, that's 2.
Yeah.
Because you're writing it's gonna be at least
122.
100. In order to get to 400, you're gonna write 3 at least 99
100 times. No, you're right at 100 times because
Yeah.
300 to 399. You're right in 300 times, just in the 100 brackets.
Oh,
In the
man.
10
So it
brackets,
says,
in the
And
10
10 more
brackets,
times for each
Trying to
10
figure out,
points.
can't find the 8 threes that I
Yeah.
missed. So
so
I
it
thought
says
I had all
counting,
the
listen,
threes.
I'm going to tell y'all now. It says counting the occurrence of the digit 3 from 300 to 400 involves recognizing each instance within the hundreds, tens, and units place.
Mhm.
In this
Yeah.
range, every number in the hundreds contains at least one 3.
Yeah, so
The,
that's 10.
the numbers 330 to 339 contain 2 3s each. This question tests numerical pattern recognition and counting skills within a defined
That's
number.
what that-
All right, hold on. Let me say something. Let me say something right
See
quick.
that last part, Brass, that's where I missed the 8 threes at right there.
So let me say this, because this is based on that answer.
I counted the 330 and the 333. You know what I'm saying? But not
Right.
like 332, 330. You know what I mean? I fucked up on that. Okay. Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
But now,
and
here's
we
the
don't
thing.
need
See,
numerical
here goes the other part.
sequencing.
But the
We don't
answer
need
would
numerical
also say-
sequencing for nation building. We
Yeah,
don't need
yeah.
numerical.
But see,
So
it also
if you
says-
listen to the answer, they break down the difference between a number and a digit, right? So that's why what Stu Pease actually said made sense to me. Because if I'm writing the number 3, it would only occur the number 3.
But
the
Stu
digit
Pease was wrong.
That's where my one
No,
came
but
from.
listen to listen to what I'm saying. If
Yeah,
you
yeah,
listen to his explanation, the explanation actually differentiates between a number and a digit. So the question asks for a number, and the answer required a digit. You get what I'm saying?
So yeah, so now,
Sounds hot, but it's wrong.
Says that the house of consciousness
It's
is
not.
not
Right.
It's not. If you read the question,
hold on.
it's actually
No.
not, bro.
If you read
Half
the
of y'all,
question,
it's not.
listen, Reggie, if you read the question, you're wrong. It says if you write all the numbers from 300 to 400, how many times do you write the number 3?
Yeah.
So if you write 3, listen, if you write 300, you've written 3 one time. If you write 301, you've written the number 3 2 times. If you write 303, you wrote it twice. It's how many times you write it. Not digits, numbers, and all this other shit. How many times did you write it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
See, I fooled myself with that question, trying to overthink it. You know what I mean?
Don't Reggie got a
okay.
science degree? Don't Reggie got a science degree?
No, I was calling Logic Reggie right there.
Yeah, like Reggie ain't in here. Why y'all bothering folks? Go ahead. Next question.
Because Logic is overthinking this shit too much. He's pontificating. But he said he can't help it, so I can understand that. If he's saying he can't help it, these tests wouldn't be good for a person that's
overthinking,
like trying to get to the root of it. Well, these questions ain't good.
You got to though.
Trying to trick you.
You would have to get to it in order to answer the question. You would have to know what they mean when they say no, and not be confused about a number and a digit.
So
But
can
you
I
have
ask
to
y'all a
make
question?
that-
Can I ask a question? Because I
Yeah.
always this is what I had always surmised about us in education and with intelligence tests. I always felt as though it was a language comprehension problem.
I'm gonna walk them.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I think that the way that the questions are asked, right, and how we talk and how we process, I think is a language gap, because we all understand it once we clarify it. You dig what I'm saying? Once we break it down into the way that we talk, we understand what the fuck is going on. But to
And
just
that's the
read
cultural
it,
bias.
yeah, to just read, or we wasn't brought here to. They didn't teach us how to. They didn't teach the language for us to be scholars.
Right.
For us, they taught us to understand basic fucking commands. You
Right.
dig what I'm saying? Now, your ability to understand the language that you speak actually talks to your intelligence in that culture. If you don't have full command of the language, then simple questions that they're asking are going to pose a problem to you. If your shit was given to you to basically pick that up, take that over there, grab that, nigga, your ass was dependent upon whether you understood the basic commands that was given to you. You think what I'm saying? So we carry a lot of that over. Like what we learn in school, how our teachers teach us how to talk, that's not reinforced in our communities, right? You get more of how you actually speak from your community than your school. So if your community don't speak like your school, you going that's my piece.
No,
Let me ask you a
give it
question.
to
So
you.
Hold on. We taking an IQ test. This ain't history. So the Plymouth Rock
No.
landing on us speech, you in the
No,
wrong class.
I mean, we're
Let's
not,
get back
I'm
to
not
the
being
question.
serious about whether we're right or wrong, but we're talking about this particular question, right? I mean, this particular question is super duper tricky.
I got a
Like,
question for you, Chef.
333 is one number made
No, it's
up
not.
of three.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it
No,
is.
it's not.
It's one. It is one number.
Because
It's
you're
one number
ignoring
made
the
up of
fact.
three
No, but you're
digits. No,
ignoring. But you're ignoring.
it's
You
one
just skipping
number
over
made up
but
of
you skipped
three
the
digits.
question that you have to write 3 times.
Coconut rolled over.
See,
Okay.
you're skipping the right. You're so busy looking for the
Yeah.
trick. You're looking for the left hook that you're not listening to the question. When you write the
I
number,
understand what you're saying
hold
right
on.
now.
When you write the number 333, how many times do you write the number 3?
3 times.
3 times.
White man's math. That's the white
That's the
man's math.
question. When you write,
Yeah.
well, there was a key why they put in the word right. Now,
That's
Chef,
what. That's
I got a question for you.
Comprehension. That's language
How
that's where I
comprehension.
that's where I fucked up, Logic.
Right.
That's
So
language
how?
comprehension.
No.
Hold on, Chef. Let me ask you a question. How come, if that's the case, and what you're saying now, I'm listening to you, but now I need you to bring nuance and context to what you're saying. I know that would make sense for them, right? But how come? Why did I immediately see right and knew it had to be at least 100 plus because you got to write 3 so many times? But Logic focused in, and other people, not just Logic. They're trying to see
I focused on it.
Yeah, initially I wasn't thinking that, but I said
He was
that
asking me a
Steve made a
question.
very good point.
He was
Logic, let
asking
me
me a
finish.
question. Look,
Let me finish
Logic,
the
you was already wrong. So let it go.
No, I'm not trying to be right, bro. I'm not tripping off I'm right or if I'm
Y'all
wrong.
crazy.
Like I feel like I was on the right track, whether y'all believe it.
disrupting the class.
I ain't
Can I
tripping
just
on
ask
that.
Y'all disrupting
I'm
the class.
saying,
Let me finish the question.
Y'all
go ahead.
can't
Go
be.
ahead.
Okay,
I
here's
was
the question.
Y'all
wrong.
can't
I'm
be
not
up
Here's my
from the
question.
desk
Stu
and tear up
Beach was the one originally that said 0. So even he missed it. He loaded the King's English. My question to you, Chef, is why did I immediately notice the 2 words right? Right? And they immediately saw numbers versus digits and went down that path. What sent us on 2 different paths if all 3 of us is black?
I can tell you.
Oh my God.
That question was to Chef.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Chef.
All right, now you can't take out of it personal intelligence also. You dig what I'm saying? That plays a factor into it also. But I'm saying collectively, you know what I mean? What it seems to be the problem is the language comprehension. That seems to be the
Nah,
problem.
we was doing good though. We was doing all right. Us in the chat. I don't think we did that bad.
I ain't
No,
saying y'all did bad.
Hey, Chef, you know why the reason why I'm harping on what Chef said is because a couple people in the chat admitted, yeah, I fucked that up. Because they skipped the words right. So I'm saying if that's not how they talk, Chef might have a point. Because if that's not how motherfuckers talk, and you just immediately go to one thing, but you skip the fact that it said write it out, then The chat even said it. Pure Black said I fucked it up.
Well, here's the thing, though, Brad.
Serious thought. He said I fucked it up.
I
said
think with
even
that
Vyasa
one,
says digits and numbers are not the same thing by definition. It says KJ says, yeah, I totally jacked that up. It like they're having the same thing that Chef is describing. So in the IQ test, I would like to know what is there like a block. You know how they Chef, you know how a motherfucker tell you go in the kitchen and go get the ketchup. And because you got like a block, the shit could be right in front of you because you don't want to do it per se. You just don't see the fucking ketchup that's sitting right in front of you.
right?
But whereas somebody else would just get up and go find it fucking immediately. What is the difference in that? Because logic ain't stupid, it's logical. Stupidez is King's English. He's gotten all these answers right, but even on this one, Stupidez has said 0. So that would be the interesting thing I'd like to see. Sure.
No,
That's all I got.
Here's the thing, though, Brash. Here's the thing, though, Brash. I think on that one, it just might be a bad example of a question because if I would have actually seen that question with my eyes and saw the word right, I would have comprehended it totally different. And I think most of us probably would have, like that we would have gotten it like just. But hearing someone read it, it kind of, you know, like I don't know, like
That's part of that's another part of the
Listen, listen.
I would have gotten it wrong. And let me tell you why I would have gotten it wrong. You see, because I spent so much time with physics and chemistry, when numbers and digits mean something else, it's like you have to open your brain to if they're layman question. But also, these tests, even the group is on group R. That's a British thing versus an American thing. In England, they say groups are. Group R. In America, they say group is. We had that question earlier. But when you look at it, also, we don't speak the language of education in our community. It's a problem that we have in Jamaica, where the ordinary kids walk around and speak patois every day. And when they go to school, they speak English. So they have to translate. So they have to make one additional step in our community. We speak street, and then when we go to school, we have to speak English. So basically, we have to translate street to English to answer the test questions. So that puts us at a disadvantage because the questions are asked in English and not in street. If they figure out a way how to ask the question in street, black kids would blow up every IQ test. But we speak street.
I get what you're saying.
Okay, hold on. Fear not.
I don't think y'all do. I think y'all are basking in the fact that y'all caught that and we didn't. And for real, I don't expect it to be in my vernacular. I would expect it to be in the scholastic, right? So scholastically, there is a difference between a digit and a number. So I thought Stupidez made a good point when he said that.
But here goes the problem with the argument, though, Logic. Here goes the problem with the argument, Logic. Whether it's a digit or a number, the word right makes it irrelevant because it's asking you how many times are you going to write.
No, it does not. Because if you listen, the answer said digit.
Do you know
Okay,
the answer says digit.
Listen. The answer is the answer. We don't have to agree with it. Can we move on?
No, we're gonna move
Can
on.
we just read the answer one more time before we move on?
I already have the question up. My hit. The next question's been up the whole time we've been talking.
Can we please just read the answer one more time?
My question is this, right? This goes to why we're even doing this in the first place. And this is where Corey would be correct. If we were all in a room, fuck the question. Just listen to what I'm about to say is. If we were all in a room trying to get on one accord, do you know how fucking long we would spend on right numbers and digits? Just say
yeah. But hold on. Fetty said it right though earlier. He said it should be in a controlled environment. Like this is not controlled, obviously. And there's certain criteria. But yeah, the freestyle shit, yeah, we just freestyle.
That's what I'm
Nation
saying.
has
Yeah, freestyle, bro.
I mean,
I
we're
Give
gonna
us
keep it
what
running.
UNESCO
But
was
one
like.
number made up
My,
of
my,
4
Yo, you
digits.
not gonna let
You would,
this shit
you,
go, bro.
man,
listen,
can
You
you
about to do
please
a
read the
show on
answer
that.
again,
I was
yo?
just as
You about
mad.
to
I was just as
No,
mad.
I mean,
But
I'm
can't.
sorry,
I'm not
I can't.
asking
let
for
Corey
no
talk.
reason.
sorry,
Corey,
Pure
one
Black,
mic,
but I
one
gotta say
mic,
it
bro.
again.
Let Corey talk. Go ahead,
No,
Corey.
I was just as mad, Logic, but and I'm sorry, Pure Black. Who was that said if I say Twig one more
Yeah, I mean,
Pure
I
Black
got it
said,
wrong too.
I was mad
Pure
about
Black
the
said, if
Twig
you
shit.
say twig one more motherfucking time.
Right.
Yeah,
Listen, I'm
Logic.
saying
Look,
this.
I got
I
the
might be
answer
trying to
wrong.
defend myself and I
I
don't
feel
need
like
to,
I
but
was
could you
right on
please
that.
Yeah,
read
I
the
feel
answer
like I
one
I
was
more
think you
right
time?
on
might
that.
be because I got the answer wrong too, Logic. And I'm telling
I'm
you,
not. Yeah, this does not like. I'm not. Yeah, could you please read the answer one more time?
Joe, if you telling us
okay,
to move on, but you want me to
just read the
no,
answer.
the problem, the challenge, Logic, you gotta understand is whether you got it right or wrong, the entire chat got it wrong. And they all agree with you.
You
So
think
it's
I
not
care what
like
the
what you
niggas
saying.
said, bro?
No, I'm saying it's not what you saying is crazy. Other people saw it the same way. You ain't
I'm
like
not
on an
being mean, but
island.
I'm not asking for you to repeat it for them. I'm asking for me.
Right? If you write all the numbers from 300 to 400, how many times do you write the number 3?
I ask you to read the answer, please.
That's long. Okay.
Not the answer, but read the explanation again, please.
Counting the occurrence of the digit 3 from 300 to 400 involves recognizing each instance within the hundreds, tens, and units place.
Right. See, when they asked the question, they asked about a number. And then when you get to the answer, they start talking about writing the digit.
Okay, you know what?
There's a difference between a digit and a
Yeah,
number.
man.
Okay.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
Okay.
Again, sometimes you just overthink them. You overthink them.
I'm not
Logic.
overthinking it.
I
Y'all
was
actually
it's
just
just
y'all.
okay, Corey.
I think that y'all don't think I'm stupid, but y'all might not believe I'm like onto something right now. And
No, I don't think you're stupid.
No, we just believe you wrong. Hey, no, we just believe you wrong. That's all.
It's
You're
not.
just wrong.
It's not really worth it to like dig into it, but like I got you.
No,
I don't
you're
think
just
you're
wrong.
on to nothing at all. I think you're wrong. I don't think you're stupid.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
You're just
so
wrong.
you think
That's fine.
I'm wrong when I'm saying that there's a difference between a digit and a
I
number?
think you're wrong for holding the class up.
Yeah, I think
You're holding the class
y'all
up.
niggas is the reason why other people couldn't learn. That's what I'm gonna say. I
Let-
think
let-
y'all
Yeah, we're
was
gonna talk to you after
y'all
class.
other people's learning.
The
Principal
Imagine what
answer say
UNESCO
writing the
would be like.
digit and all right, bro. All right, let's go.
Imagine what UNESCO is like. Imagine what each
We
discussion
agree
on
that there's a
UNESCO is
difference
like.
between a number and a digit, though, Logic. I think we all can agree to that, right?
No,
Right. Well, the
we don't all agree on that.
the number 3 would appear one time. The digit 3 would appear multiple times.
Oh,
You
yeah,
see
you're
what I'm
right.
saying?
You're right.
That's
And we
Yeah,
just
you know
you're
what?
right.
You're right. Yeah, okay, Lodge.
Let's go.
I got you, bro. But you're wrong.
Yeah.
The answer's wrong. So,
Yeah.
No, I'm not wrong.
the next question.
45 is one number consisting of 2 digits. Go ahead. Keep going. I'm done. I quit.
Okay. A bat and a ball cost $1.10 in total. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost?
10 cents.
I couldn't hear the question. What'd you say? I was
A bat and a ball cost $1.10 in total. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost?
10
10
cents.
cents.
5 cents.
What
5
hits?
cents.
Hits? What do you say?
5 cents.
I ain't overthinking them no more. That's the trick. I see that's the trick. Can't overthink them.
Go ahead, Logic. What's the answer, bro? Is the answer
Overthink it, Logic.
233?
Brass, you know me at this point, bro. You know me. You know I didn't hear a word you said, bro. You know I didn't.
No, that's true. That is true.
You know I
I
didn't hear
just
nothing you
A
said, Jay.
bat and a ball cost.
I'm gonna say it one
Say it
more time.
one more time. 5 cents.
It says a bat and a ball costs $1.10, so $1.10 in total. The bat costs okay, because y'all not reading it. I'm gonna say period before you can stop the
Yeah,
sentence.
I'm gonna get to the screen.
A bat and a ball costs $1.10 in total. Period. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. Period. How much does the ball cost? And Corey said 10 cents. Stu P said
I
5
said 10
cents.
cents.
You
Small
said 10
said 10
cents. Small. What do you say hits? What do you say logic?
10 cents.
What do you say hits? Is it the hits give up? I think hits gave up.
My bad. I was on mute. 10 cent. The chat
10
says,
cents.
Save the Kid says 10 cent. Save the Kid said the ball is free. Posterior said he broke. Don't
That's
matter.
just gonna be the
KJ
it's gonna
says
be one of them.
My answer is you're definitely at the motherfucking Dollar Tree. No question.
Anathema said 5 cents.
Anathema said 5 cents. The answer is Stu Peas is correct. It's 5 cents.
Go ahead. I read why.
The answer is this is a classic IQ question that tricks people. And this is a difficult question. It says the answer. It says this is a classic IQ question that tricks people into giving an intuitive but incorrect answer. Many assume the ball costs 10 cents, but that would make the bat $1 more than that, which results in a total of $1.20, not $1.10. The ball costs 5 cents. The bat costs 105, making the total transaction 110.
Oh,
The problem tests the ability to resist intuitive errors and apply algebraic thinking. And Reggie's Black City plan doesn't work for black people.
Don't do that. Don't. That's not. I'm sure that's not what it says.
Oh shit!
I'm sure
That's
you
not what
added
it
that.
says, bro.
That's not what it. I'm positive.
Okay. All right. Well,
I know
that's what it
KJ,
said.
huh? I'm with KJ on it. I ain't understand none of that.
Black City.
Okay, next question.
In the answer, it tells you how much the bat costs.
But why are we not focused on the Black City plan and not working for black people?
Because we're doing something else right now.
Okay.
Let's
All
get
right.
back over.
Okay. I gotta stay on track.
Hold on. Y'all can't pass. Hold on. Y'all can't answer these simple questions and you're going to deal with the black people. No, that's out your reach. That's out your purview right now. Listen, you ain't ready for that.
Do y'all
Listen,
do y'all at least understand why it's 5 cents or
no? No. Go ahead.
I get it after you said it.
The ball costs because it's math. So the ball costs 5 cents and the bat costs 105. You got to focus on the total. So you understand
the bat costs $1. It's in the question.
The bat costs $1 more than the ball.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, now I got it. So,
Jesus Christ.
Gotcha. There you go. The ball is 5 cents. It's $1 more. Gotcha. It's $1.05.
Bro, I'm working. So I'm working.
I know.
I'm trying.
I get it. The question is, the bat costs $1, not bat costs $1. The bat costs $1 more than the ball.
Yeah, but it equals $1.10 though. It equals $1.10. So
right. So if the bat costs if the total transaction is 110, then the ball would have to cost 5 cents, and the bat would have to cost $1.05 to make it 110. We are.
And Athema said it's comprehension. KJ said I got it now. Posterior is laughing. And Freddie, we are sorry if we're embarrassing you.
you know, we're
Freddie got
sorry. We wish you
everyone
could be
on
here
mic.
to get us in line. Yeah, he
Yeah,
don't
hey,
be
listen, I promise you, no matter what Fetty tells us later, he got every single one of these correct and the explanation. No
He
question.
got all of them.
I think we're
Don't
messing
worry.
with that.
I know he is not missed one of these questions, and he is laughing at us at the table.
Yeah, this is
so
not
well.
Fetty's intent. This is
Him
not
and
his
Charles
intent.
Barkley are laughing at us loud as hell.
Yeah. Like you niggas is not ready to build no nation. Yep.
Y'all making a
If you
mockery.
divide, here's the next question. If you divide 30 by half and add 10, what do you get? If you
25.
divide 30 by half and you add 10, what do you get?
25.
Fetty said, look up G factor and the underlying patterns that all
I'm
standardized
not doing
estimates.
anything Freddie says. This is an embarrassing moment.
Yeah, it's a little too late for that, Fetty. We don't
Where's
went off
the
the deep end.
single self? I want to know if they can get this right.
AJ said 25. Small said 25. 2Ps, where you at? I'm gonna say 20.
If you divide 30 by half and add
Gotcha.
10, what do you get? Come on, Corey.
Need Corey. We need
I didn't hear.
Logic.
My bad. I just came back. What you say now? Say the question again.
If you divide 30 by half and add 10, what do you get?
All right. This is gonna be one of them tricky ones again. I think. So, I don't know if I should simplify. Hold on.
Hey, Corey, is the tricky part of this Eurocentrism? I'm just asking.
It seemed too easy.
Is the tricky part about this actually the Eurocentrism? Is that what we fighting right here? How is the white man trying to get us right now with this question?
white man math. It's a white man math.
30.
So if you divide 30 by half and add 10, what do you get?
Oh no. It's not 30. It's 25.
Is it 12?
25.
Hold on.
25.
Anathema said 12. KJ said 25. I said 25. Who else we got?
Yeah, divide 30 and
Small said
divide
25.
30.
No, it's not in
Small
half.
two.
It's by half. It's not in half.
By half, right. I said by half. I said by this time. I heard you just correctly this time. That's why
70.
Oh, by half. Okay, maybe. Okay.
Hold on. Everybody pulling out calculators. Y'all cheating.
The answer is
70. 70.
The answer is 7.
Yes.
7. Okay.
7?
Yeah.
When they say divided by half, they're saying like divided by 0.5. They're saying divided by
You
0.5.
helped me though, Logic. You helped me. You go ahead.
If you divide 30 by 1 over 2 equals 30 times 2. That's 60. Add 10, 70.
Now hold on. Stop right there, Brad. When I can't see the question, does it actually have a 1 over 2? Like
Yes, like
for
by
those of
half.
us who can't see. Okay. Those of us who can't see the question, it's a little different. Like you said, when you actually
It's in
see
the
the
wording
question.
though. It's in the wording, and Logic helped me out.
Yeah.
He helped me out on.
But two,
If
like
you
we said,
divide
you
30
actually
by
see the
half,
question may be helpful.
yeah,
too.
dividing 30 by half is
Yeah,
like
by
multiplying
half.
30 times 2. That's what dividing 30 by half is.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, we ain't gonna make it.
And Logic, that's why when you said I corrected you when you said if you divide 30 in half.
Yeah, that was the key.
That's right.
That was the key
Yeah,
thing
when I heard so I heard you again. You said by, so that's
Right.
why.
That's why I fucked up.
Yeah, that's
So
why
it says-
I divided 30. I divided 30 by 15 and added 10.
Hold on. I'm gonna make a proposal. The next two questions, we're gonna let Fetty answer in the chat.
That would have been divided.
No, hold on.
In half. Right?
The next two questions, we're gonna let Fetty answer in the chat first. Nobody else answer. We're gonna let Fetty answer.
Oh, that's a good
He wants to
idea.
Well,
participate.
he gonna have to answer the questions. He just gonna put it in ChatGPT. So
Nah, I trust Fetty. I trust.
no, he said I'm always talking shit, so I wanted to help him. So it said
Well, that's why I
30.
said we're gonna let him go.
So it says
Right.
divide 30 by half, 60 plus 10 equals 70, and Captain Tazariak is actually not a captain.
No, it does not say that. It doesn't.
No?
No, I assure you.
Did
That's
any
not
of
what
y'all
it says.
grown people in here remember that dividing by fractions is multiplying? Did any of y'all remember that?
I did,
Listen.
but y'all ain't gonna believe me.
Well, I gotta
The
do.
natural
I just-
question is on Fetty.
I gotta figure out.
I just think I owe.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead,
No,
Corey.
but logic, I did. That's why I know you said why I corrected you, but that's why I corrected you. Because by half
No,
and
I
in
mean,
half
yeah.
is two different things.
Yeah,
Because if I
I
said
totally forgot that that's what you do.
yeah.
It's been
When
so
you
long
figure-
since
when
I've
you
seen the
figure out
parentheses and all of that. I ain't-
This is a cheat sheet for me, but I figure out material on a day-to-day basis. So that's why that I didn't hear.
Okay.
10 more is 10
Next-
questions
next-
left.
Hold on. Next question is for Fetty solely to answer first. Nobody answer. We're gonna let Fetty.
Okay.
He wants to
A
participate.
clock shows 3:15. What is the angle between the hour and the minute hands?
90.
Didn't I say Fetty, Corey?
Bro, he said
Someone
that.
is-
that's kinda-
It don't mean that this the right answer. And Freddie ain't even gonna participate. You know how that nigga.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
one's
No, read it again.
that one's kind of easy. That one's
Hold
kinda
on.
easy.
Read it again. Read it again.
A clock
Let's let Freddie run.
shows 3:15. What is the angle between the hour and minute hands?
It's a digital clock.
I don't
No,
think
go
we
ahead.
shouldn't insult Fetty's intelligence with a question like that. We got to get him.
No, we're gonna let Fetty answer. Let's let Fetty rock. He gonna get the
He's
next
not
question.
going
too.
to. He's not going to participate.
Oh,
You know how that
I
nigga is.
was gonna say Fetty ain't on the panel. He in the
And
chat.
he's in the chat like he normally is. Just let him stay in the chat. I'll give him a little while to answer, but he ain't gonna answer. So a clock shows 3:15. What is the angle between the hour and minute hands?
Oh no! Hold on.
Yeah. I
You
think
just,
they
you,
for
just,
you.
you just caught it. But go
Yeah.
ahead.
There is
You
no
just
angle.
caught
What
Go
time?
ahead.
3:15.
Yeah, it's the thing is, what I'm learning in IQ tests, Stupies, it's the comprehension that people need to work on. It ain't the question, it ain't the math, it ain't that. It's the fucking reading comprehension. If you comprehend the fucking question, you won't have an issue.
But we're not reading it. We're listening to you. A lot of us.
The
So
fact
it's
that
so different.
we're listening to you and not
Yeah.
reading it definitely.
Like
I'm
we
not
all were
talking about
sitting there.
No,
me.
it's listening though. Listening is part of the IQ too, though. Yeah, y'all
Yeah,
got
but that
it.
ain't the same as
I
reading.
know
it.
what you're saying.
Those are two different.
I know what
Yeah,
you're
those are
saying,
two different.
Corey.
It's a lot easier. Yeah, I would have a
Here's
much
the
easier
thing.
time reading it.
The question
Yeah.
still remains:
Is that
a
a
clock is
zero?
3:15. A clock shows 3:15. I sound like Chief X. A clock shows 3:15. What is the angle between the hour and the minute hands?
Zero.
Nope. Zero.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, then
Nope.
Stupies. Go ahead, Stupies. What you got?
What am I missing, Stupies? Tell me. What am I missing?
I will help y'all and tell you that the answer is not zero.
Oh,
Not zero.
Every minute.
Betty's
Every
answer was
minute.
interview and
Yes.
Stupies is literally giving y'all the answer. As he
Every
saw.
every minute on the clock represents 360 divided by 60. Therefore, every minute represents 6 degrees. Right? When the clock is 3:15, the hour hand cannot be on 3. It has to be lower than 3. The minute hand is going to be on 3, and the hour hand is going to be where now? 12 divided by 360.
have a digital clock, so I would have
Your math is off, but your explanation is correct, but your math is off.
Yeah, but
Go ahead.
Your explanation is correct, but your math is off.
Yeah, my
What's the
math is
answer?
off.
But
What's the
how
answer?
you're explaining it is correct.
Go ahead. So what is it? What's it?
8
What do
degrees.
you have?
I'm
You
doing it
got
in my
8?
head.
Okay,
8
wait.
degrees.
You got 8.
So it's
Go ahead.
slightly okay. I see what he's saying. Yeah, it's
Yes,
gonna
I
be
say one.
slightly out of.
I say one
You
then.
say 1.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But
My bad, Fetty.
Go ahead, Logic. What's the answer?
being a stickler, but go ahead.
I said
It's really
0. I
0.
don't even know
It's
what he's
really
talking about.
0 though, bro. I mean,
No, I'm gonna tell y'all
Yeah.
something.
go ahead.
I'm bad, man, and I knew this. Well, go ahead. I don't know. I would have got the answer wrong. I would have said what Stu P said, but it ain't 0. But I would have got the answer
No,
wrong.
you already said that. But
The answer is 7.5.
right.
Oh
But
shit, ain't
that,
nobody get that. Let me see if anybody wrote that in the chat.
I understand.
Hell no.
But on the real,
I'm gonna
bro,
explain it.
it's a little gap here. I feel it.
I'm gonna explain that.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody got it right though.
Because once the hand go past the minute that 3, the 3
The hour hand, the hour hand go
the
down,
hour
yeah.
hand gonna move a
Right.
slight.
It says
You know what I'm saying?
at 3:15, the Hebrew Israelites are from Palestine.
Oh, geez.
The minute
I don't know what book you reading from. No one said read, so stop.
I'm just telling you the
Add-
answer. At
That's not the
3:15, the minute hand is at the 3-hour mark, pointing at 15 minutes. The hour hand has moved slightly past 3. Each hour on a clock represents 30 degrees. Since 360 is divided into 12 hours, 2 Ps, that's why I was trying to tell you where your math is. 360 is divided into 12 hours. By 3 o'clock, the hour hand is at 90 degrees. But at 3:15, it has moved a quarter of the way toward 4. Since each hour mark accounts for 30 degrees, the hour hand moves 7.5 degrees every 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's
I
why
mean,
you said 8, because you just missed it by a little bit. But I would have said 8
Yeah,
too.
he was there. 7.5. I'll get that.
I'm doing it in my head. That's why.
Yeah, this problem requires an understanding of geometry, but also analytical thinking and picturing a clock.
All right.
Let me see what Freddie said. See if I was right.
No, he didn't answer.
See, I'm not talking about the question y'all are asking. I'm referring to comprehension part.
All right,
I'm
next
smart
question,
enough.
Freddie. We got one more shot.
Yeah, I'm smart enough that he won't. I just knew he wouldn't answer.
Okay, we're gonna give him one more chance.
This is the last question.
Let's give Fetty one more chance to answer first. Come on, Fetty. Don't disappoint us.
Hold on one second. No, this one I can't do because it's it's one of them ones where you put the triangle and the circle and the square and all of that. But you can't do that. You have to physically do it.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on one second. Damn, I was about to leave, but I like this. I like these questions. Okay. It's 5 more questions, but I'm gonna ask these questions, but I gotta go.
Hold on. Hold on, Brad. We got some pushback from Ricardo Roberts. He says it's 70 degrees. I think that's what he means.
No, it's 7.5.
Okay, he said it's 70. I don't know if he's sticking to
it says what is the angle between
okay, well maybe he means 7.0. Okay. Maybe Ricardo.
He
said, hold on. Ricardo said when you divide, you invert. No, maybe that's what
he's talking about the last question.
My bad.
And Ricardo, he's a little bit behind. He's a little bit behind. Yeah. And you're right. The answer is 70, Ricardo.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. The rest of these are riddles. They're going to be kind of difficult to kind of get. So I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you the easiest one. All right, these are logical reasoning questions, but they're kind of large. But I will tell y'all that these are genius level questions.
Oh, Fetty and Stu Peas. There you go. Fetty and Stu Peas.
I'm gonna see if I can put the question in the chat so they can read it. Okay, the question is in the chat for y'all, so y'all can read it. Y'all gonna have to go to the chat. I can't read this multiple times. It's a bunch of shit.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all gonna have to. I'll read it to you, but you're probably not gonna get it. These are genius level. I'm sorry, I was being disrespectful to y'all just now by saying there's no way in hell y'all.
No, you can still read it for those who ain't buying enough, phones is in our pockets.
You are in a room. All right, y'all gotta really listen. You gotta really listen. You are in a room with two doors. Okay? Picture yourself in a room with two doors. Hold on one second.
Don't be ad-libbing, Brad.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to get it exact.
Picture yourself.
Okay, you are in a room with two doors. One door leads to freedom, and the other door. Okay, stop. I'm gonna read it exactly because it might be a trick or wordplay. You are in a room with two doors. One door leads to freedom, and the other leads to certain death. You don't know which is which. There are two guards, one in front of each door. One guard always tells the truth, and the other always lies. You can ask the guard one question. You can ask one guard one question. What do you ask to find the door to freedom?
You ask the one that always lies, right?
What is the question?
Is his door the door to freedom?
Is this the door to freedom?
You don't know which door. You don't know which guard is a liar.
Oh,
So you only get one question for one guard.
He said you don't know which one's a liar.
You don't know which
Okay,
one is a
good.
liar. You just know one of them lies all the time. One of them tells the truth. I'm gonna read it again. You're in a room with two doors. One door leads to freedom, and the other leads to certain death. You don't know which is which. There are two guards, one in front of each door. One guard always tells the truth, and the other always lies. You do know that. You ask one guard one question. What do you ask to find the door to freedom?
Is it true that your door is the freedom door?
No, you overthought it. This ain't an overthinker right here. This is
no,
simple.
he said it's genius level. Hold on,
This
he said
is
it's
simple.
genius level.
No,
No,
this
that's
is
why.
genius level, so you gotta be
It's not- it's a
specific. This
trick.
is genius
It's a
level.
trick. It's
This is
real
genius
simple.
level. It's
You
only,
gonna
it's
get-
only, it's multiple answers, but
Okay.
the answer, there is one answer they're looking for.
Look,
Okay.
we have seen this question a million times before in movies. If you watch
Okay, you
Rick
can't
and
participate. So hold on,
If
you
you
can't
want Rick and-
participate. So
if you watch Rick and Morty, you see the question. I can't remember that. I
That's
can't
where I
remember
got
the
the,
exact
and
word.
that's where I got the answer from, Stoopies.
Yeah, if you watch Rick and Morty.
It's on Rick and Morty. I kid
It's
you
on
not.
Rick and Morty. Yeah, this question
hold on, check the
it's on
chat.
Rick and Morty. It's in the Iliad and the Odyssey. It's the same question. Plato, I think, asked that question also. But I don't remember the answer.
Hold on. Anathema said,
I watched
which is
Rick and
not
Morty. That's
which
the
is
fucked
not
up
the
part.
door to freedom.
That's why I'm gonna be upset because I actually watched Rick and Morty.
Do y'all want the answer or no?
I
No,
want
hold
that.
on. Anathema said, which is not the door
And
to freedom.
don't say it's anathema. He's kind of funny about his name. It's anathema.
Mhm.
Just telling you. He's corrected me a few times.
Anathema.
The answer is ask either guard which door would the other guard say leads to freedom. That's the answer. You ask either one of the guards, which door would the other guard say leads to freedom? And then choose the other door. It says, if you ask the truth teller, he truthfully reports the liar's wrong choice and points to the death door.
Mhm.
If you ask the liar, He lies about the truth teller's correct choice. He also points to death's door. In both cases, the door indicated is death. You just take the other door. These are genius levels, so unless you chat GPT it, you're probably not you're not expected to get the answer. I'm glad that y'all being honest.
See, hold on. They try to trick us black people by putting the word freedom in there. See, I see what they was doing. No, I'm not falling for that. No, not at all. Not at all.
It also says
right, Logic?
If you
That was
wake
a
up in
trigger
the
word.
morning and watch Garfield on Sunday, you should probably be in church.
Why are you bothering these good people? These
No,
people,
I'm
know,
just
man.
saying it added that to it. It said you should not wake up in the morning on Sunday.
Your chat GPT is all messed up then. Your chat GPT is messed up then.
God. I'm just trying to tell you.
You got black GPT. That's what you got. You ain't got chat.
I'm just trying to tell you what it said. Don't wake up on Sunday morning and watch Garfield. You should probably go
these folks alone.
You should
definitely watch a good episode of Modern Marvels, though.
or according to this, Rick and Morty. Shit.
Or Rick and Morty. Yeah, wake up and
or
watch
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
So it says the poisoned wine. You have 1,000 bottles of wine. One of them is poison. The poison is so potent that even a single drop can kill a person. You have 10 prisoners and can use them to test the wine. How can you determine which bottle is poisoned in just one day?
Can I get a pass to go to the bathroom? I can't. I'm sleeping.
You gotta ask the question one more time, Brass. My bad.
You have 1,000 bottles of wine. One of them is poisoned. The poison is so potent that even a single drop can kill a person. You have 10 prisoners and can use them to test the wine. How can you determine which bottle is poisoned in just one day?
You just let the prisoners drink all the bottles of the wine on the first day.
Now, this one, I don't even understand the math of this. The answer is so precise that I couldn't even. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. I can't even describe it.
One more time, because you said you got 10 prisoners.
No, it's if you do this without paper, you shouldn't even be in.
Oh, yeah.
That's how difficult it is. If it's that, this is math. This is like it's a mathematical.
I can get in the range at least. I might be able to get range it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll put the answer in the Discord so y'all can see it. I'm gonna try to get something. Okay, you're on a game show and given the choice of 3. These are difficult. No, I can't even do this, bro. Okay, this is abstract thinking. I've been answered this question before, and Supees, you'll like this one. This is the ship of Theseus. Abstract thinking. If you replace every single part of a ship, is it still the same ship? If you then take all the old parts and reassemble them into a ship, which one is the true ship? So imagine
we did this on the show before.
I'm gonna say this again. It's called This is the Ship of Theseus. I've done this before. I would assume we have lost the majority of the chat at this point.
You lost the majority of the pennies. Well, go ahead.
If you replace every single part of a ship, is it still the same ship?
No.
If you then take all the old parts and reassemble them into a ship, motherfucker, Logic gave up. Said, fuck y'all. If you take all the old parts and reassemble them into a ship, which one is the true ship of Theseus? There are more than one answer.
The first one. I'm going with the first one.
I mean,
The one that you replaced the
what
part.
you call it. You know what I mean? So
This is a genius level question to find out about who you are, what type of person you are. This is an identity question.
So
you're saying, so answer the question. Just answer the question.
I'm
No
going with the
wrong.
first one.
There is a wrong one, but obviously, but this is telling me about you.
The ship is whatever
If you
you
replace-
call it. It's whichever one you want it to be.
No, a ship is more than a sum of its parts. So whichever one Theseus is on is the real ship.
I'm going with the first one, the original.
Okay, it's a paradox. There isn't a single right answer. It depends on how you personally define identity. So I'm gonna tell y'all my answer. To me, the rebuilt ship is the ship of Theseus. That's my answer. So y'all know where I stand. It's how you define identity. Identity by continuity. If you say that the true ship is the one that continuously sails even as its parts are replaced, then the ship that had its boards swapped over time is the ship of Theseus.
Yes.
Its continuity of existence makes it the same ship, even if none of the original wood remains.
Right.
So that's me then. The continuity
If
of
you're a person that identifies by material, if you argue that identity lies in the original materials, then the reassembled ship made from the old planks is the real ship. Those are the very boards that Theseus once touched. So the ship reconstructed from them is the original essence. Then it says there's a dual identity problem. Some philosophers suggest both ships can claim to be the ship of Theseus, but in different senses. The maintained ship is the ship of Theseus by function and continuity. The rebuilt ship is the ship of Theseus by matter and origin. This created a paradox, one ship, two competing claims. The modern take is they're trying to, basically, some use this thought experiment to explore identity in people. If your cells replace over and over again over time, are you even the same person? Or in technology, if you upgrade every part of a computer or a car, is it the same machine? So it depends on whether you value continuity or substance more. Like, are you still you if you keep getting new cells in your body? What do you think? Are you still you, or are you a different you? Are you an upgrade?
According to your credit score, it's gonna be you.
Yeah, literally. I think that's a good.
They don't give a damn.
No,
that's a good. To me, that's a good thought experiment.
No, but the other explanation for that. Think about the Manhattans. If you have a singing group, and you change out all of the members of the singing group over time, and all of the members that you fired over time form their own group. Who is the Manhattans? Is it the current group with all new members, or is it the past group? That's a question. That's a question.
That's a good question.
That's a question. Who's the Manhattans?
That's like what's going on with the Temptations right now.
No, yeah, the Temptations, right? Who's the Temptations?
Yeah, the Temptations, they have changed so many times. It's like, is this even still the Temptations? But some people will tell you they're singing the same songs. How is it not the Temptations?
Yeah, but what if the old Temptations come together?
Yeah,
No.
That's what I say. What that motherfucking contract say?
Yeah, what that contract say? That's what it is.
Right. So, no, but that is it. What if the old Temptations come together, who wrote the songs, and start singing again? What if the same thing with the ships? The old ship can't say, "Listen, I've been on all of these journeys."
But hold on, Sukees. With music, a lot of time you sign away your rights to name and all that. So again, it depends on what the paperwork says.
But we're not talking about the rights and all that. We're talking about
I know.
two separate entities, two separate things, but they have shared experience. One ship all of the parts have been traded out, but the sailors continue to use that ship. Somebody took all those parts that have been traded out and put it together and say, all right, I want the name now. Can I claim the name? I have all the parts. It depends on how you think. Those are questions they asked in the past. Which
I
ship is
have
the
a
real ship?
I have a conscious community example I want to use, but
Go
I'm
ahead.
not gonna do it. It
Do it.
snows to what I want to say. If members,
Of a cult.
no,
Leave the cult.
you said
And
that.
form
I
the
didn't say
and
that.
come
I
to
didn't say that. I
yeah.
didn't say that. That ain't where I was going, but that's where you go. That ain't where I was
Yeah, but
going.
if members of a cult leave the cult and come together as a group, although they might not using the cult name, are they still the cult? That's the question.
That's not what I was going to say, but that's funny as hell.
Are they still the cult?
Really don't know where y'all going with this stuff.
I don't know. I can't answer that. I'll tell you the other one privately because I'll be a cool. I'm trying to not be a cool at this point. You know what I mean?
No, but
No.
that's the question they ask.
I know. Listen, you wake up and choose problems every day. I'm trying to use
course.
peace.
No.
Listen. Oh no. This is the last one. This is the infinite hotel idea. Imagine a hotel with an infinite number of rooms, all of which are occupied. If a new guest arrives, how can the hotel accommodate them without turning anyone away? I don't think I want to ever take an IQ test. If this is what this shit is,
easy.
I'm not interested.
That's easy. And something to tell you about it too. What's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson. So there's different kind of infinite. So infinite don't end. Because you have enough room to accommodate everything. It's infinite. They're not going to turn anybody away.
That's a genius level question, and you gave the genius level answer. If a new person shows up, ask everyone to slide over one. The person in room one moves to room two. The person in room 2 to 3, and so on forever. Now, room 1 will always be empty, ready for the new guest, and nobody gets kicked out.
Okay,
the magic of infinity overrules the magic of the word full.
Magic? Hold on. Where's logic at? Magic?
He gave up when we started talking about ships and theses and all of that. He gave up.
Okay, it's clear Stu Pease should head up the nation building. Stu Pease, when do you want to start?
Whatever nation you want to go to,
when can we pencil you in?
Listen. All right, this is my pushback. This is my pushback on IQ tests. And this is what I'm going to tell people. In school, I had friends who were super bright. I was bright, but them was super bright. They had to acknowledge it. And super bright people. I had friends.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had friends like that. But super bright people oftentimes don't do well because they're lacking in focus. They see everything. When you're nation building, you want people with purpose. Sometimes the smartest people have the dumbest people have a sense of purpose, meaning that a person is not really dumb, but the average person will say, I want to buy that car. They're not asking why they want to buy the car. They're not looking beyond just purchasing the car. So they set out all the zeal and zest to get that car. While a super bright person now will ask too much questions. They will see the car and they like the car. And they say, I'm going to buy the car. But before they buy the car, they have to ask, why do I need that car? Would that car be comfortable? Will that car satisfy all my needs? That car is not the right car for me. Let's move on. Let's look at another car. So their planning stage is far more than a person who not looking beyond them exact need. So sometimes it's good to have very bright people, but it's good to have average people with purpose. So when people tell you that, oh, this person is very bright, no, I'm looking at too much things, and I'm asking too much questions. If you're nation building, you have to identify what the need is. I need a church, and black people build the prettiest church when them don't have no money. And you say, how you don't have no money you build that church? Right? Because I'm not the smartest. While the pastor come to me and say, we need to build a church, I say, why? God don't need a church. We can hold church under the tree. Up to me, the church never build because I don't have that intensity of purpose. And that's a dangerous thing about very high IQ people. them tend to question everything, and then it come back to the same answer. Fuck it, it's not worth it. But people know, average people have an intensity of purpose, and they tend to go that way. So when somebody says, oh, you need high IQ people, no, you need average people with an intensity of purpose. Very bright people tend to overthink things.
I
All their
don't think
professors-
that I could have said that better.
I'm gonna apologize to Fetty again. I'm sure we ruined this. Hopefully you'll be a good sport and point us in the right direction. I blame Brass, of course. Like that goes without saying. Yeah, we apologize. Fetty didn't want nothing to do with this.
No,
And-
you know
and
what?
I'm-
You know what hits? I was gonna apologize to Fetty, and I was gonna be like, you know what? You were right. Yeah, it turns out we can't yada yada this that. Man, that motherfucking test ain't got a goddamn thing to do with no motherfucking nation building. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
No,
yo.
I think
I
Fetty
don't
said
wanna hear
if that's
that.
what we're trying to do, that plays a part. He didn't say to use it. He said
Let me ask Brass and Corey a question, please. Can I ask Brass and Corey a question? Because it has to
Brass
do with
is
what I
gone.
said. Corey's gone? Oh.
No,
I'm
Corey's here.
here.
Brass is gone.
No, Corey.
Oh, my bad.
Let me just ask Corey a question.
I'm just gonna put Corey's logo up in the chat. The fuck around.
No, Corey. True or false? Some of the most successful people that you know are they the brightest people that you know?
No, not.
Do they have an intensity of purpose?
Yeah,
Them-
definitely. They got to drive. Definitely.
Boom. High IQ people don't have that same drive. Trust me.
Yeah, that
No,
goddamn.
what I call him high IQ, I'm calling genius level IQ. Because it come easy to them. It come easy to them. I can go home today and my son have a problem with organic chemistry. And all I said to my son, give me 3 days. And I go online and I buy 2 books, 3 books, and I start reading organic chemistry and I start reading. And I say, oh, that means that. And within a week, I start explaining to him what I'm supposed to be doing. And I don't give a fuck about it. After it's done, I forget it. Right? Because it come easy. So you don't have that drive what ordinary people have, what somebody have will say, oh, I have to learn this shit, and I have to do this, and I have to do that. Right? So when people say, oh, black people need high IQ people, no. Black people need people with drive and intensity of purpose.
And shout out to the chat for everybody who took their time out and participated. We appreciate y'all in the chat, for being good support in the chat.
What is it, Corey?
Having some fun with us.
It was both a combination of people like Stu Pease that's got that intellect and high IQ or whatever, but also built with, with the people with the drive. So everybody played a part, you know what I mean? You see how if you look at America, like when you're traveling on the road, not on the plane, some of y'all don't do no good road traveling, man. Sometimes I gotta do some good road traveling, man, just to see America, right? Just to see the land wherever you at. Wherever you at, you gotta see how civilization was formed when you're on the highway, right? You'll see mountains on both sides of you sometimes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That took both high intellect, right? High science, physics, engineering, right? And a motherfucker that's got to get to the other side of that mountain. I don't give a damn what's gonna happen. We gotta cut a road through this motherfucker because civilization's got to thrive, right? Genius and drive coming together is how you do what we do, what humans do, what civilization is all about. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. Everybody counts, stupid. Everybody
Hey,
No,
Corey,
that's
are you
facts.
doing?
That's just
Are
like the
you doing live?
military. You got front
Look,
line. You got people that
So
are.
he draw up the blueprint. I go up and build the skyscraper. He do the physics.
That's
He
facts.
know how the
That's
wind gonna
facts.
hit the motherfucker. He gonna put the flex in the build, the right amount of tensile in the building, so when the wind hit the bitch, the motherfuckers don't crack or the foundations don't crack and shit like that. All that genius that go into that. Somebody got to climb up there and do the shit though. Stupid ain't gonna climb. He got to draw up the plan. You see what I'm saying? But somebody's got to climb up there and do the shit though. You see what I'm saying? But go ahead, y'all.
Hey, Corey, are you going live tonight or no? Because if not, I'm gonna schedule a show.
No, I probably won't. I schedule a show. I'll come on your show.
Okay, no problem.
What you show is on
Anathema
tonight?
said,
What you talking about
hold
tonight?
on. Hold on, Stupies. Anathema said, all of my rich friends are not academic at all. Vyasa said, in psychology, it is called grit personality. So I'm assuming that's the work. That's the work, that grit personality. Get it done.
All right. Hey, shouts to y'all. I'm out. I got
What's the show tonight? What's the show tonight?
I'll tell you in the back chat. I'll tell you in the back chat.
All right, you're gonna kill the live.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
gonna kill the
y'all.
live
Thanks.
now. Shouts to y'all.
Peace to y'all to chat.